or the court, I should say. All right. As always, this is the second session. Yeah. So, uh, can someone please? Now, I'm not gonna go into details because I want to get this game started, but just know that I do ask someone in my games to give a recap of what happened last session. So, obviously, who has good note-taking skills or someone that just can recall the information. But I want to hear what the group did and what they think is important, what's been happening. So essentially, a recap of the events leading up to right now from last session. So please, someone in the group, recap what happened last session.
My cat type chat.
I can do the recap if you guys want to. Like, if you guys don't want to.
Do it.
All right. Okay. So, story starts in Ravnia. We all know each other from about a week ago. So we were traveling on a car inside. Wait. Is there something I'm missing? We got okay. So last town reason for departure was I had like 3 days ago, and yeah, it wasn't decided whether it was for a good reason or a bad one, but then hopefully this session we will. Okay, so we are eating. We started eating a meal near a stream, and our team consists of Julius, the craftsman, with his dog Johnny and his cow Susan. We have Gavin the criminal, Nadraven the witcher, Parja the fighter, and Sadira the mage. So there's a community nearby. It's Rockdale. So Nadraven goes searching for materials. Parja goes hunting for game. Julius takes a bath in the river. Zadira practices knife throwing, and Gavin practices thieves too. So we travel to Rockdale after we finish our meal, and midway we spot blood nearby. So in the bushes, and it's human blood. So then we head to the town in order to ask for more information, and we take a look at the bounty board in the Tavern of Rockdale, which is a really bad name. It says rescue a kidnapped daughter, and it's from a man called Marcus. So we talk to Lawrence Rando, a random person on the street, and then we find Marcus passed out in the corner of the tavern. So Julius talks to Marcus and learns of his daughter's name, Beatrix, and what happened. So basically, she got attacked by half a dozen tiny creatures, and yeah, she's gone. So he wants someone to rescue her. And Draven and Zadira get into a bit of trouble with two burly men. They were trying to get basically just fight Nadraven and probably kill him, and they're also trying to get a little bit intimate with Zadira. So Zadira lures them into a corner of a valley and then just knocks him out with the magic. And then Julius heads towards the Elderman's place and asks for more information and stuff. And we finish our business and join Julius. We talk to the Elderman and learns that the creature came from the north. We head out and decide to go there. We also see a former very popular man with the villagers, Marwin. He's basically just a merchant selling a bunch of produce. And that's where we left off. So like we're heading north, out of town. All right.
Very good. So as mentioned, this takes place in Redania. And inside the town of Rockdale, an issue has happened where a woman has gone missing. Her father, Marcus, the night that she got missing, went to go and find her with a couple of the local town villagers. Now, in their pursuit of the monsters that took her, they were ambushed by monsters, and it was it was known that Marcus was pretty heavily injured. His leg was severely gashed, although no one was killed during this encounter. But in the couple of days leading past that event, they've been hearing these wails and these monster cries at night, as well as the screams of Beatrix, his daughter that was taken. And the townsfolk, for essentially because of the initial hunting search party that got attacked are a bit too afraid to go out at night. They, for all intents and purposes, have kind of given up because they're just kind of too afraid, even the guards. Now, the eldermen of the town did get help that is awaiting the essentially soldiers or mercenaries or whatever it is to come in and rescue or at least get rid of the monsters. That is where all of you kind of showed up. And so now, all of you have head out of the gates of the town, heading to the north, where, for all intents and purposes, they have been telling you that's where the sounds of these monsters are coming from, and to do a bit of potential investigation. So, I now drop the scene towards the group of you, all 5 of you, as you head towards the north. Now, real quick, Julius, is this your first game? I'm trying to remember.
What?
Is this your first game with us?
No.
No, he's the dwarf, isn't he?
Yeah, was there?
Yeah, he was here.
Okay, I guess my memory is not with me right now. All right, as it is, what would all of you like to do?
So I walk up back to the group after. So last session where we left off, I went purchasing some materials, including torches. So right now I'm walking towards the group and handing out torches, basically because it's getting dark and light is good.
Didn't we hear the roar? And like the Witcher knows it's something that's like almost extinct or something he's never seen before.
It's rare.
What Nid said was he's only read about these in books because they're most likely near extinction.
But we just heard that thing roar.
Wasn't it like a screaming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
It was like a whale.
it was a wailing is the issue, not screaming.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to decide if we want to sleep and go out in the morning or go out right now.
Well, the other issue was we're kind of on a hunt time limit because there's another group coming.
Yeah.
I'd say we go right now because you heard the cries at night.
Yeah, and it's a nocturnal creature.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, but stuff's also heard during the day. Which means either it's both nocturnal and at daytime, because I don't know the term, or there's more than one kind of monster.
There's probably more than one.
Which time is of the essence. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, so with torches alit, you are venturing forth into the night. It is a bit lit by the glow of the moon above you. And as you venture out, the terrain for the most part is steady enough. Nothing too rocky, nothing that's going to be hiding anything at a severe advantage. But as you head north, we're going to have to see how well you might do some potential searching. So, is there anything they want us to do that is not the typical, I would say, just straight search?
I'm gonna, if I may, can I use Witcher training to try to find tracks or whatever can be around in this area as we're heading closer, see if I get a better idea of what we're facing.
Good thinking.
If that's possible, DM.
Let's see.
Like, markings on trees, markings in the dirt.
Yeah.
So may I roll Witcher training for that?
I was just trying to see if what training will fit, and I would say in this case, yeah, go ahead and roll it.
Not bad.
Okay, it's kind of the same thing. In fact, as you start looking out, I actually should have this in a different way, but you already rolled, so I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to say you come across some tracks that are in the ground. Now, they're the same size and same shape as the individuals that attacked Marcus and his little search party initially. They are about half the size of a human barefooted feet. Children, for all intent and purposes, size-wise. Now,
But I
nothing
know
about the footprints give the indication that they might be monsters or whatnot. They just look like normal human-esque feet. But when you start looking around a bit, you do notice that they are in a kind of a random pattern, and there's more than one. You can tell from the varying size and depth imprints of the various feet around.
So would I know what this thing could be?
From the size and what you're seeing, it could be several types. It could be a small drowner if they would come out this far, as well as numerous other monsters. So again, so you get some more detail, no.
Okay. If I think of it being in a hilly / mountainous area, would I be able to go down a bit?
Just because I'm not too knowledgeable in the amount of monsters in the Witcher universe, I just don't see it being possible. You can probably narrow it down a little bit, but not specifically until more information is done.
All right.
But I gotta imagine there's more than one barefooted monster out in the universe.
Yeah. But then I can at least tell there's more than one creature out here.
Yes, so you can't tell that. There is more than one. There's a group of them.
Yeah, Ned just stands back up. There's more than one of the little ones around here.
Can you tell how recent the tracks are?
Can I? Yeah.
As in, like, if we feel if they're closer.
That is going to be not what you're trying in this sense. That's going to be most likely, I want to say, wilderness survival.
I could do that. Hey.
Nice.
All right, Nid, as you kind of kneel down, tracking, looking at the tracks, you do, not recall, but you do believe that these are essentially a mix. You're finding some where they are fresh, the ground around the imprints are still loose soil, as well as hard-packed soil that might have dried. So actually, you come across tracks in the same area, the same spot, that range from 3 days till essentially now.
So literally, they use the exact same trail every single time.
It does kind of seem that way. They always seem to come to this spot.
Only this spot.
The one you're currently in right now.
Okay,
Most likely
yeah,
there are
yeah.
other places also, but this is definitely one spot they seem to be going back to regularly.
But I can follow the trail, correct?
For right now, yes.
Right. This is a very much a used trail for these creatures, it looks like. There's some tracks that are 3 days old, some very fresh. What? Who was talking?
Was someone talking?
I thought someone was trying to talk, but their mic went like weird. But yeah, it's fine. I'll just follow the tracks for now.
All right. As you
Wait.
start... Oh.
No,
How's it-
I was just, I was thinking maybe we could ambush them, because if they frequent this area, and it's not yet nightfall, maybe we can.
I thought it was night.
I mean, it's not night. It's just going dark, so maybe
It's
we
getting
can.
pretty close. I did put it at the time of... It's kind of hard to see. I need to change this, but it's 8:34, so it is getting towards nighttime pretty quick here.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay, so yeah, just tread lightly and then like make no noise, and if we see them, we'll grab. Hopefully, we'll capture one alive for questioning.
If they're a sentient creature.
Or if they even speak our language.
Well, if they know not to kill, I trust that they are more intelligent than the average beast.
In the mix of your initial discussion, I want every one of you to go ahead and give me. Now, this kind of happens. The skill I'm looking for is, I want to say human perception, but I'm looking for the Awareness, sorry. Give me the awareness roll, everyone, please.
Okay, I was about to say. Oof.
Mm.
Oh, baby.
Nice
Here we
roll,
go.
nice roll. Ned's hearing is on
Ugh.
point.
My ears. Nid hears God talking for a second.
All right, some noise is heard. I'm going to go ahead and send the message to those of you that have heard this noise, and then you can go ahead and, with that, go with what you want.
Do I hear anything else with that 31? Like direction wise?
Yeah.
Is it further up north?
That's what I'm
This is
checking.
coming from the west.
Nid's. Okay. Is that two different voices I heard?
Yes.
Yeah, you guys see Nid's head just jerk towards the west. I hear two voices. How old do they sound?
They sound like children.
They sound a lot like children, two of them at least. Westward.
Westward. Civilians, we need to make them steer clear. Can't let them.
Remember
be
the
in danger.
tracks. The tracks are child-sized.
But he's looking for a dog. And just because something has smaller footprints doesn't mean it's the same species.
And then you hear a piercing scream.
Is
Young
that from the west?
girl-esque. Coming from the west.
I'm heading that way.
Alright, all of you watch as Nid Raven, not Nid Raven, yeah, Nid Raven.
Mid-driven.
Nid Raven.
Mid-driven.
He bolt off to the west. Zadira, what do you do?
I guess I'll follow, but I want to listen. Actually, not for wailing, because we're like in a wooded type setting, right?
Yes. It's not heavily wooded, but it's kind of lightly wooded. Enough to give
Okay.
cover in uncomfortable circumstances during the night.
Sure. I'd like to actually listen for like natural woodland creatures and see if we hear any of that around, or if it's, they're less active than normal.
Okay, I'll get back to you in a second.
Okay.
Gavin, what are you doing?
I was thinking I would try and stealthily follow Nid and stay behind him, so that case if anything tries to come from behind
Okay.
or from the sides.
If you're gonna sneak, I'm gonna say Nid is going to outrun you. But I'll let you go ahead and do a stealth roll if you so wish. Fantastic. You do bolt after also, Nid, and you do go very, very softly. In fact, Julius, Parrish, and everyone else kind of just watches as Gavin essentially just kind of disappears, no sound in sight. Julius, what are you doing?
When he sees the Witcher talking about hearing small children and then hears a scream, he'll pull his sword off of his belt, follow the Witcher.
Got
He's
it.
not trying to sneak; he's just going.
Parja, what about you?
I douse my flames, douse the flames of the torch in the mud, and if there's mud or just on the ground,
Yeah, you definitely can.
yeah, I distinguish it, and then I will take out my crossbow, load a bolt, and then follow, like just trail behind them, also quietly, but then not as close as Gavin would be to.
Okay, then also give me a stealth roll, please.
Okay.
Zadira, as you run after Nid and everyone else, you do still hear the sounds of the local wildlife. They've not gone quiet. They've not done the typical something scary might be around and everything goes quiet. It still sounds like a normal night for all intent and purposes.
Okay.
Nid, you bolting through this area. Go ahead and give me, since you're going to be in the lead. What's a good roll for this? Give me a. I don't know what skill this would be used for. Let's go ahead and give me. I'm not gonna call. Give me another awareness roll there, Nid.
All right.
Did you say both of us or just?
Nid, since she's the one that's kind of in the lead. It's fine though. So essentially, I'm seeing if Nid gets there, how fast essentially gets there based on the sound. So Nid, you arrive on the scene first, and you see that there is this essentially little, about 10-year-old girl who is in commoner clothing, not barefoot. Looks like probably one of the people from Rockdale, and she is looking at the ground, pointing fingered at whatever it is she's looking at, and she's going, ah! Ah! in a 10-year-old girl voice, essentially.
I'll make my way over to see what she's pointing at.
She, for all intents and purposes, not pay attention to you. Yes, Adira?
I'm going to hang back at that point. I'll let Nid step forward, and I'm going to hang back a little bit and observe the surroundings. Not where she's pointing. Everything kind of around her in different directions.
Okay. Question I want to know for everyone. You do see in the near distance, Nid stopped, and you kind of see that line of this girl, kind of thing being illuminated by the moon right now. What I want to know is who wants to approach or who wants to hang back, kind of like what Zadira is doing.
I'm hanging back further. Parja speaking.
All right. Those of you that are hanging back, please go ahead and give me a awareness roll.
Okay.
Parza, Zadira, and Gavin. As you kind of hold back, you watch as there's a rustling of a couple of the nearby foliage. And you can tell the path of whatever's moving through this is essentially rushing towards the form of the girl as well as Nid and looks like Julia, since he didn't roll, that is there with this girl.
I'm going to yell out, Nid, heads up.
As she says that, may I roll awareness to try to do a quick reaction?
Sure, I'll make your DC a little bit higher.
Oh, baby.
That's good enough. Nid, with the shout from Zadira, you look in the direction, and this also gets the attention of the girl as she now and just gasps in kind of shock at you. And all of you watch out of the bushes comes running another child, probably about maybe 12 years old this time. And he, again, looks like a commoner from Rockdale, but he's holding essentially a giant branch in a hand. And he goes, running at you, Nid, since you're kind of the one that's standing out there right now, going, back, beast, and goes to essentially smack you.
Oh my god. Can I just try to just kick the branch when he's trying to hit me?
We're gonna do a attack roll, so.
Oh gosh.
You're gonna do an active defense, but we're gonna do a small easy roll as this comes in, and that is I rolled a 10. I'm about to roll again.
Oh.
Alright, so that's a 12. So we're gonna make that for all intents and purposes, a 16. So, for you to defend yourself, you have a couple things you can do. You can do two maneuvers. You can essentially just dodge out of the way. You can roll out of the way, or you can actually, since you don't have your weapon drawn, since you didn't mention it,
Yeah.
you can't do that, so you probably have to dodge out of the way.
That's fine. So dodge escape?
Dodge, escape, or athletics, either one will work. Yeah, you easily just sidestep this little kid, and the branch just comes swinging next to you and hits the ground with a
Oh,
thud.
no. What I was doing, if you don't mind, is since I'm
Yeah.
expecting a kid's wild swing, I casually just pluck the girl up by the back of her shirt and move as well with her so she doesn't get accidentally hit. And
Okay, easy enough.
then put her down, of course, after I sidestep.
Okay, so after moving them out of the way, all of you around, still, so especially you, Gavin, as well as Parja, are completely hidden, but you're all kind of watching this kind of unfold right now, as this young kid's going,
Oh,
yes.
DM, I have to interrupt you. Only I have doused the flames from my torch. The others are all lit, so I don't know if Gavin is exposed because he's kind of glowing.
I didn't have a torch.
I passed out torches to everyone.
Oh. Well, I would not have taken... I'm sorry, I missed that, but I would not have lit a torch. If we had other people around us with torches, I would not have lit mine.
It's fine, it's not too relevant right now. As it is, either with it lit or not lit, not too relevant to the scene. But the attention is focused on this kid, these two children, essentially, right now. And the kid is just going, "What? It's you! You're out here! I haven't seen you before! Where's Dojo? Where's Dojo?" And he goes to essentially, I'm gonna say he dropped the stick from smacking the ground, and he's looking to get it again. He looks incredibly brave and probably really foolish for being out here at night. But yeah.
Alright. Lad, what are you doing?
We're looking for and he kind of fully registers what you are, essentially, Nid. And he kind of looks at you, and it doesn't register quickly, but he's starting to kind of go, where's Jojo? Where's our dog? And you see he's starting to kind of freak out now because of you.
I'm just looking at the group. He's like, what is happening?
I want to go look at that spot where that little girl was looking at the ground.
Yeah, did I see anything when I was over there?
Yes. So before you're such interrupted by this little attack, you're looking at the leg of a dog.
Oh, that's not good.
And now the girl is still looking. Jojo, and she's now pointing at this dog leg with very, very visible blood around it, like someone tore off the dog.
Oh no! I'll kind of like, shit. Julius will he'll kind of, oh shit. He's gonna try to go over to the kids and try to get them not to look at the fucking bloody dog leg. He's gonna be like, "Hey, no, let's go over here. Let the Witcher man look at what's happened here. What do you say?"
I'd like to help Julius with
looking
that.
at like eye level with these goddamn kids.
I am you, but with a beard.
I would like to help Julius with the goddamn kids.
Goddamn kids.
Why is the goddamn there?
Because there's some goddamn kids.
So
Exactly.
one thing you notice, Julius, as this younger kid looks at you, he goes, I can't trust you. No. And the little girl goes, "Oh, well, Fred, he's a dwarf, right? Daddy says they're all bad."
Can I approach at that point too?
Yes.
Goddamn kids.
Goddamn kids.
So I'll walk over and I'll actually, kneel down so I'm eye level with them, and I'm gonna say, "We're not here to hurt you, little ones. What are your names?"
I can't talk to dwarf. I'm not talking to dwarf. The girl is just kind of fascinated right now, and she goes, "I'm sorry."
What did she say?
Celery. Gotta change that text.
Well, Celery, what are you doing out here, and is this your friend?
No, don't tell the name, Celery. They'll have magic, they'll have powers over you. Don't. No, Daddy says these are always bad, and just kind of pointing at the dwarf. Julius.
I'm gonna look at my two allies. I'm gonna do a motion as I'm behind them. They're probably staring at the mage and the dwarf. I'm just giving a motion for them to have the girl look away from the other boy for a moment.
Julius. Sorry, someone else want to say something?
I think that she's focused on me right now,
Yes.
so she
Yeah.
might not be looking at it.
DM,
Yes.
I'd like to sneak up on the boy who's
What?
constantly yelling. Is it Wilfred?
Yes.
Alright, I'd like to knock him out.
Whoa!
What?
What?
Do I see-
Oh.
I'm right there. Do I see this happening?
Yeah.
You see him walking up, yeah.
Like in a, as soon as like anything is raised or something that gives me an idea of what's happening.
I'll roll stealth to see if you can see me. Dude.
Okay.
Honestly, because of what's going on right now and how this is turning out, I think for those of you that want to get involved in this situation with this scene, go ahead and actually roll me. Where's it at?
Human perception.
No, I want to say initiative.
Oh, initiative?
Yep.
How do we roll initiative?
So make it easy. Go into the comment tab of the character sheet, and you'll see at the top right, INIT. Just go and double click
Okay.
that.
Well, they're gonna do initiative. Julius is moving away from these children, and he wanted to do something while this kid's gonna try to be knocked out. He could just do that.
All right. And Paz, you're the one that wanted to do this, correct?
Yes, I'd like to knock him out with
Okay.
the torch.
So as you, Parja, get to the rear of the kid, Nid, you see, and you can react first. So essentially what's going to happen here is Parja's going for the swing. Nid, you can react first, and then Zidir, you're going to be last.
Since the girl is not looking in the direction of the boy, right?
No.
All right, I will casually just move one hand, left hand up, grab the end of the torch that was going for the kid's head, other hand moving to Axie, the boy.
Okay.
Oh no!
Go ahead
This
and
has escalated so
give me
much.
that the spell roll if you have it on your sheet, which does not look like.
No, it's using Axie for persuasion.
Okay.
They have to roll resist magic, and as I roll spell casting.
Okay. Roll me spellcasting, Parja, and then Nid, Parja, go ahead and give me resist magic.
No, not Parja. I'm doing it on the kid, where I'm stopping the attack on
Got
him,
it. Okay.
but I'm making the kid more calm with us.
Got it. All right. So I got that
Oh.
wrong. All right. So let me go ahead and do that. So go ahead and give me a spellcasting roll.
Yep. Yeah, I just need to find it.
Do I have to roll strength or anything? Yeah, just forget it. I'm not trying to kill him anyways. Alright.
Yeah, you were trying to kill the kid. At least I don't think you were trying to kill the kid. So you do stop it. The kid obviously fails, just being a kid.
Yeah.
You do X against him. Now, Zadira, you watch this unfold. What do you do?
Keep the girl distracted. I was focused on her and I was talking to her, so I'm kind of thinking with that low initiative roll that I may not have even known, what was really going on until maybe there was a bit of a scuffle. So
Okay. But all intents and purposes, the kid is calm. He's just kind of
That's
standing
good.
there.
I'm gonna simply ask him what kind of dog he had.
It's big dog.
What color?
Golden, long hair.
Why did it run?
Sometimes if he gets out the house, he just runs. Now to be real quick, Axie, since I need to learn the spells now, I do learn the crafting, need to learn spells, so you let me know. Axie, does it make him compliant, or how does it change their,
It's just Axis persuasion. It's
Okay.
all really.
Okay, so I'll just say, this kid just
It
says,
pretty much makes them very susceptible to me talking to them.
yeah, so yeah, he's just talking to you. He's friendly with you for the time being.
Yeah. Why did it run out this time? Does the door just open or not?
It was Celery. She opened the door to get some water, and then Jojo ran outside. and took off into the night.
Now, be
Where-
good and watch over your sister. And with that, he's gonna let go of the torch and head back to the leg he found to see if it matches up to the description he got.
Where? I want to ask Celery where they live. What direction?
We live in the town, and she points to Rockdale.
And your parents don't know you're out here?
Papa's gonna be really, really mad. But I love Jojo. I want to find Jojo.
Okay, listen. It's really dangerous out here. There's some pretty scary things out here at night, and you're very brave to come out here after the dog like this. We're actually here to help someone else. We will try and find your dog while we're here, but you guys need to go home.
You're going to help us?
Sure.
Okay.
And I'll look at the boy and see what his reaction is to that.
She's pretty much going, Celery, let's go. Papa's gonna be really, really mad. We shouldn't be here. And he's now kind of starting to see just the more nightfall as things get darker, the shadows that's made by the leaves and branches, and he's just getting more scared. The girl's actually very, very brave, it looks like. We're just very ignorant. But the boy is starting to get very scared.
How far out from town are we?
Right now, since it was actually relatively early on this happened, probably about a 10-minute walk back to town. Not too far.
I don't think we should let them go by themselves.
It's very easy if you so wish to have one of you, if you want to go that way, just essentially rush them back and come back to the group if you want to. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking.
I mean, look at how he's swinging that branch. He can make it there just fine.
Nid, you know that is absolutely false. In fact,
What,
most of it is absolutely false.
wait, what did he say?
You said that he can take care of himself.
Yeah, no, that's completely false.
Why?
Because he missed with the most obvious downward swing.
No, that was out of character. It was a joke. Like,
Okay.
Well, I think Julius is out of the question. Go back with them. So
So is Nid.
so Nid.
I think I might be the fastest person, so I could grab him and just start running.
Yes, because that isn't a criminal. Just running with children in your arms.
I mean,
Well,
I'm a pickpocket, not a pedophile.
That doesn't still change the image.
I just want somebody to escort them back. Gavin, if you're quick, you could escort them back and then get back to us quickly.
I was just saying, I got a 9 in speed. So.
If you want, go ahead.
Wait, how about we bring them along?
No.
Yes.
No.
Also,
Yes.
no.
While this clusterfuck has been happening, could Julius have done a thing away from them?
What do you want to do, Julius?
While the kids were distracted with the whole trying to be hit by a torch thing, Julius walks over to the dog's leg,
Yes.
makes sure the kids aren't looking, and just yeets that motherfucker away.
Okay. You do chuck it, and it is essentially the coloring hair of a dog that is most likely what they're looking for. It's probably Jojo's leg.
Oh, yeah, sure. I don't know. He wasn't doing it for that. He was just throwing it so the kids wouldn't see it.
Okay.
He
Well, I
doesn't-
mean, obviously, if you throw it, you can see this, so you just kind of know.
DM, did it match up to the description I got?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it's the dog. Can I roll something in the vicinity where the leg was?
Well, let's get the kids out of here and home first.
Yeah, that's fine. Nid's gonna stay here and look at the
Okay,
area
so
because
let's
he's
find
not
out quick.
taking.
Sure.
Gavin, you
Sure.
taking the kids back to town?
Yeah, I'll grab him and then start running.
Okay, so Gavin, you grab both kids, and essentially under each arm, you take off running
Oh
towards town.
God,
We'll how that looks, we get to town, we'll resolve
it's
that.
gonna look horrible.
All right. But back at the area now. Obviously, the kids are gone. You're at the area where the leg was. Now, what was wanting to be done?
I was going to look around the area where a blood trail might be.
There is a small one, and it does head more to the west.
Whenever he gets back, we're heading more westward, it looks like.
And now, one thing you do notice is that the blood does go from a bit of drips and drops, as you would expect from essentially a dog leg being torn off, to a large spattering of blood. Like something else happened.
But there's nothing here.
No. But
Is
there
it the
is,
same?
I will say there are patches of dog hair.
Is it the same blood as the leg?
Yes.
Okay.
So essentially, went drip, 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 and then large amount of blood. Then drip, 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 large amount of blood.
Can
Do
I
know? Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
can I look around the surrounding area? Like, I don't want to get too far, but see if there's any other dog parts or any broken branches or bushes or anything like that.
Satira, looking around, are you following the bloody spots that go?
Maybe slightly, but more like a perimeter around where we found the kids in the first part.
All right, give me an awareness roll, please. Don't quite find anything, Zadira.
Okay.
Gavin, when you get to the town, the gates are now closed, and you do hear someone yelling within the town, going, "Salray! Wilfred! Salray!" and getting more panicked as you now have in your sight the front gate of the town.
Yeah, I'll just. So the gates are closed. So when I get to the gates, is there any guards there?
Oh yes, there's a small single watchtower that mans this gate, and there's two men up top. And do you straight approach it, or how do you approach?
Yeah, I was planning on running up and just like screaming up to them that hey, I found these kids out here. I need you to,
I found these children. I didn't take them.
Yeah, I need you to let me in so I can give them to the person, to their family.
I mean, they look kind of perplexed, but at the same time, you're not running away from town, you're running to town with the kids, so it doesn't look that bad. It still looks kind of bad. But then you go, "No, open the gate," and you see one of the men rush down from the tower, and the gate does become opened with the two guards there.
These guys are like, either this man is a savior or worst kidnapper ever.
Well, you're a human,
A little bit
so
both.
they do kind of see you as saving these kids.
Do I still hear the screaming?
Yes.
I'll just run towards whoever's screaming as fast as I can.
Okay, so as you get to essentially the father, you can tell immediately. The father sees you carrying both these kids, and he immediately goes from wide-eyed to angry, thinking you did something. So he immediately starts coming towards you at a not friendly pace.
Yeah, I'll just like run up and then just throw his kids down and just be like, "You need to take better care of your children," and then turn around and run back.
They hit the ground, and before the man essentially yells for the town guards, Wilfred will go, Dad, sorry, get it. It's her fault. She ran out of town. She's looking for JoJo," and essentially just spills the beans on the spot right there. And that kind of just stops him in his tracks, and realizing that you didn't take the kids, he will kind of just stop in. He won't say anything, but you essentially able to leave the area unscathed or uncontested.
Yeah, I'm just sprinting back as fast as I can.
All right, fantastic. As you are rushing back towards the group, all of you hear a single, at first, and then very quickly brought up by multiple whales. Wailing noises. Nid, give me a Witcher training roll.
Alright.
Yes, there are whales here.
This is very, very distinct now.
See if it actually is a near extinct creature. Fuck me.
Now we get that. Oh, wow. Okay,
Wow, not bad. Not bad.
that's not bad. But fortunately, you can't. You don't know. You don't know what this is. You know, you hear the whales, but you don't. You know, it doesn't belong to a typical monster. You're not sure what this
Would I-
is.
Alright.
Would I know?
Ah, Zadira.
I mean, I'm happy to waste 2 nat 1s like that.
Go ahead and give me, please, a.
Her magical ability?
Yes, I'm trying to find a name for it real quick. The magical training. Give me that, please.
Hey, that's not terrible.
I'm not gonna type this out. I'm just gonna say it. Zadira, you think you might know what this is. So one thing you learned as you're trained as a mage is one of the things about, well, the impacts of what mages can do. There was at one point, a numerous amount of years ago, a mage that cursed a group of monsters. And you're not quite sure why, but he cursed these monsters and he called them whalers.
Okay, that's it. The wailing seems reminiscent of what I had learned of this mage that cursed a group of monsters.
His name was Ludimir Pagoda. Yes, it
Ludmir?
was. Yep, it's in chat. You'll see it. It was a mage during the, essentially after the conjunction of the spheres, so many, many years ago. But what you recall is that this mage was known about these beings that wailed when he cursed them.
And I know they're kind of small,
Yes,
but I don't know what they are.
not quite.
Do I know what they're capable of?
Just that they were dangerous. Which is most likely why they were cursed.
So it's less of a curse, but more of a warning system.
But
I'll share that with him.
all of you hear this. And I would say with that information, I'll give you one last roll for this situation because we have new information that you can't do, Nid, until either you fail or you pass, or we have to do more information, gather them again if you need to.
So I can roll what you're trading again?
Yes, because you got information involved, which was from Zadira.
Better.
Okay. Nid, this comes into recollection now. These are whalers, as the name implies. And here's what you know now. They are extinct because of the fact that they were used as livestock. They were made by a mage as a way to have livestock that after the conjunction of the spheres, when everything got thrown into this world, when the world became much more dangerous, this mage tried to find a way to have livestock that his was always, or the town was always being taken, always being killed. He devised a way to make livestock that could defend itself.
But they should be extinct.
Because the livestock defended itself and killed the mage.
But they should be extinct.
They haven't been seen. For whatever reason, they, either because they were all eaten, which was the logical story, or they found a way to hide themselves. Yeah.
He kind of just goes wide-eyed a bit.
I kind of. Oh.
Wasn't that merchant selling meat?
Yup. I
believe we're about to go see his farm. Whalers are... Many believe they went extinct because people just ate them. Or they got away somehow. It looks like it was the latter. And this farmer, whatever he is, he's not just a farmer, because these things are able to defend themselves even though they're cattle.
I have anything but one question. Do they taste good?
Well, that's not the question here. The question is, this isn't what we're hunting, I do not believe.
No, the course of whales that do come from the west do fade away. It happens for essentially a few seconds, and then it stops.
But the whaler would make no sense to what we were hunting.
wait a minute. If these things are at the farmer's house, and they have very specifically not killed but only kidnapped a person, perhaps they are not the ones that wanted it done.
You're acting as if whalers are not just cattle.
But
You're-
maybe.
You're speaking as if a cow can kidnap someone.
I've seen weirder.
You said they could defend themselves.
Defend themselves, yes. Not create a kidnapping scenario. Whalers aren't smart, right, DM? They're just cattle.
So your roll is still low enough to not get more information.
Uh,
Again, because they are just that rare.
yeah.
What I am suggesting is maybe this farmer man is using them to have kidnapped the girl. I mean,
The farmer used them to kidnap his daughter? Because
no,
No, that's not the same person.
no, different.
are we sure?
Yes.
Yes.
We met both of them.
Yeah, the farmer that was
Yeah.
selling the meat. That y'all, you didn't get the meat. That was normal.
Yeah, two different people.
Right.
So
Okay.
I am saying
Sorry,
that
okay.
the meat guy stole the hurt leg man's daughter using these monsters somehow.
But the
I don't
issue-
know how. I'm not a goddamn scientist.
What's a scientist?
Science exists. Mages do it.
Alchemists do.
Yeah, that's science.
That's alchemy.
Point still stands.
Yeah. I will. It is something to think about, I think, but you know.
Quick question, DM.
Yes.
This direction is not the direction of those little footprints, though. Correct?
Sorry, what about the footprints?
This direction we would be heading towards the whalers is not the same as the footprints, correct?
They are the same.
They are the same. Okay, so this way is both the footprints and the whalers.
Yes.
All right, then I'm fine going to them. I thought it was two different paths right now.
Yeah, we still gotta wait for Gavin to get back, though, right?
Yeah.
He does at this point get back.
He's panting because he just ran for full fucking 20 minutes.
I think he's probably fine.
What? Have you tried just sprinting for 20 minutes?
You could have taken your cow or your dog.
You are
Alright, looks
riding
like he's
my
back.
ox or
What's-
my dog.
What's going on, guys? Kids are back.
Good
Good.
job.
So we figured out that we'll be fighting cattle.
That's what he assumes to be Castle.
So we're going cow tipping.
In a way. He'll just start heading that direction. Out of curiosity, DM, do I know one other fact that I do need to know?
There's more facts if you get a higher roll.
I know. I just need...
Sorry, you broke up. Or am I breaking up?
No,
I can
that's
hear
fine.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't hear what your last part of what you said, Nid. Oh, yep, he actually lost connection.
Hmm?
Nid lost connection to me in Fantasy Grounds, so his connection went off. All right, well, while that's going on, Julius, with the information that's been gathered, what are you doing? What's your character thinking? What's Julius thinking?
He, I don't know. He thinks what he said. He thinks it's mighty suspicious that these monsters are very clearly attacking people, but are very specifically not killing them. And only one person has gone missing when they've had a chance at a group of people they very easily ran off.
Were they actually attacking people, or were they just defending
Yeah.
themselves? We're not sure yet.
I mean, that's fair, but the father said that when he went out to, or did he say she was taken from him, like when they were together, he was attacked?
No, she was coming home at night.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you hear me now?
Yeah, you broke up there.
I asked the simple question for whalers: steel or silver?
Monsters probably silver.
Making sure.
All right,
So-
back to you, Julius.
Yeah, that's what he's thinking. He'll ask the mage what they think.
Zadir, what do you think?
I think that the so-called farmer is creating some sort of disturbance with these creatures. I can't put my finger on exactly what yet, but I think he is the key to figuring out what's going on with these creatures and what happened to the girl.
Aye.
Alright.
Bad summation.
But if he did take the girl, then by summation, if he's still in the town, the girl would be at his home.
Not necessarily.
All he had on him was a wagon which had nothing but other things in it.
I don't imagine he carries her around.
Exactly.
Well, and I'm thinking more or less that the creatures either he's controlling them or they got out of his control. I know that seems a little weird, but
Ooh, hold on. Didn't the townspeople act as though they hadn't had his product in quite some time?
Yeah.
Yeah, they acted like they were famished. They were ecstatic to see him, and very, very sad when they didn't have any more meat.
Julian, you still have the meat, don't you?
Aye.
Can I see it?
Yeah, he'll pull it out of his bag. He had it like wrapped up.
I'm gonna sniff it. Is it cow meat?
It is.
Okay, that's my worry. That was my worry for a second. It's just cows, thank God. He just gives it back.
I mean,
hey, Hurst, would I know if Ludimir Pagoda is still alive?
Well, I think he said, like, he was murdered by the whalers.
Yes.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Well, Ludimir, what you know training-wise was that Ludimir cursed the whalers.
Right. Would I know if he's still alive today?
Go ahead and give me... What kind of roll would be here? Trying to see if there's a history type roll. Not that I'm seeing. Education. Yeah, give me education. He is not alive anymore.
Okay. Do I know how he died?
He died of old age.
Okay. Okay.
Nid's still heading in the direction of the whalers.
Okay, I guess it's like a talking walk.
Yeah.
How's it going?
I don't think so.
All right. Before we get any further, lastly, Zed asked Parza, what do you think about the situation that's unfolding? What does Parza think?
Okay, so Parja is basically like, okay, so he's wiping grease off his mouth, and he's just thinking. He's more concerned about what's going on in the north, because right now we're heading west, right? We
No,
broke.
he said they. Well, he said it was the same tracks.
No, it's the same tracks, but we broke off. Like we went off in a different direction.
I was asking him if the tracks we were following and to the west are the tracks we're still following, and the whalers were the same thing. He said, yeah.
Yes, but seeing the same footprints does not mean it's the same events.
What?
So, I mean, it's just going to lead to different things, right? Like right now, you're leading to the conclusion that the whalers and it's basically they're the guys who made the attack and the kidnapping that's somehow associated to them. But then there are other things happening up north. So,
Well, you were north right now. You're north of town, and there were tracks in the north, and there are tracks that are further north. We're assuming the whaler tracks have gone to the west, which is where the whaling came from.
Oh, so we are still relatively north.
Yes.
Yes, we're still following
Alright.
the tracks. Weirdly enough,
Gotcha.
that's what I was asking before.
Cool. Okay, so yeah, so then I'm not concerned about that, and then I'm just is the grass like shoulder height or like even higher, even taller?
Grass is probably about maybe anywhere from boot to thigh height.
Boot to thigh height. Okay. From the direction of the whaling, can I see something, even if it's in the dark?
We'll do those rolls when it needs to be. I just want to know mostly what your character was thinking about the situation as you're moving forward. We'll have everyone do awareness rolls when we get to essentially that part of the scene.
Yep, gotcha. Just skip over me. I'm not actually thinking a lot.
Okay. The last thing, Gavin, you kind of came into this after was a bit discussed on what these are, but they found out what these things are, most likely. So what are you thinking so far, Gavin?
Just from what I like, the nitpicks from what I was hearing, just that some guys got cattle that's probably taking people, or he's taking people and turning them into cattle. So I'm just thinking like maybe this guy's kidnapping people, turning them into whatever it is, and then selling off the body parts. And since he was running low, now he's kidnapping people, so to turn them into the cattle for his meat. So that's all I'm thinking.
All right. So as you have all traversed to the west, going toward the north now, just kind of clarify, the tracks to the north, they do head off in multiple directions. Some that went more north, some that went to the east, and the ones that went to the west also is where the noise came from that you heard recently. So it wasn't just the only set of tracks that were made by these small humanoid footprints. But as y'all have went to the west, go ahead and first let me ask, who has a torch out?
Julius has one.
If you have a
have
torch,
one.
just type in chat, I have a torch, so I can just kind of keep track of who has what illumination.
I may as well, since I don't have a dual wielding sword yet.
Yeah, well, a lit torch, Parza. Alright. So yeah, who has a lit torch is what I'm pretty much asking. So it is nightfall. Okay, so with that, I'm going with Nid and Julius. The one has, unless you want to have the lit torch, Parza, or you can.
Yes, I would like to relit it.
Okay. So you three have torches. All right.
Relight.
So I want essentially everyone to go ahead and give me awareness rolls as you've gone to essentially the location you believe where the noise most likely came from. That's a bad roll there. That's a really bad roll.
Oh no. Oh,
Wow, a couple of you get grief.
Jesus.
it's
Well, I
fine,
don't
I'm
have
here,
a torch,
guys.
so it makes sense.
Did mine roll?
Yours didn't, Julius. Oh,
There we go. All right. Woo, that's some bad negatives right there. Actually, only. All right. The Witcher. I mean, Witcher definitely got trained for this.
I don't see anything.
Give me a second.
it might be me or something. Or you might see something, I don't know. I'm not the DM. I don't know.
Well, I know, I'm the GM.
Oh no. God, that's
Julius.
2 nat ones.
Yeah.
Julius will.
That's why you light a torch.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna give.
Julius will be standing next to the mage since they don't have a torch out.
Now, don't continue yet because I want to show an image to those of you that did see what you're seeing right now.
Where are you putting the image?
I'm gonna show it to you right now.
Oh, it's loading.
Now, that's what you
Yeah.
see. You can devise a plan. I'm gonna do a small 5-minute break
Oh,
to make a my smoothie for lunch. So 5-minute break right now. You can discuss plans if you want to.
Cool.
I had an idea it was these creatures. I didn't realize there were so
Now,
many of them.
One real quick. These pictures, I think actually for the Witcher, they're not what they look like. I
What?
think they might be
Oh.
drowners. They're not drowners. They're not drowners.
They're not drowners, no.
I realized
There are
after
some-
I actually had the picture. I realized it came from a Witcher book.
It's not a good creature like it
Did
is in the
you?
game.
Paul, did you share this image with everybody or just the ones that could see it?
Just the ones that could see it.
Okay, I have a question, but I'll ask it after everybody sees it. Okay, I'm going to take that 5-minute break as well.
Yeah. I used that picture for another game, and I just realized that actually might have came from The Witcher. Wash my mug. Alright. Okay, let's see. I need blueberries. Ugh. I just put them on the ground. That's not good. Let's do the 5-second roll. Why not?
It was much longer than 5 seconds.
It was, but it was my tile floor. I'm not gonna worry about it.
Mm,
If I stop talking midway through the game, I might have poisoned myself.
okay.
Okay, that's there. Let me go ahead and get. Let's see, let's get some small beef jerky. I can eat that, I guess. I need this. Okay, it's made. Actually blend it. Smoothie has been made.
If you have any leftovers, send them over.
Pretty sure it's gonna be spoiled by the time he gets there. So no.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, I need a straw. good to go. I'll do the Celestiality check, and then we'll continue the story.
I'm back. So these aren't the same creatures in the game, right?
No.
Okay. Because
They have some similarities, I'll say. One thing you'll notice is that they look much fatter than this picture.
do I know what it is?
It is a whaler.
That's a whaler.
Mm-hmm.
That's more fucked up than I thought it was. Okay. If he's actively doing what I think he's doing with these things, that's actively fucked up.
I mean, if the thing that you're looking at is so,
It's not a
repulsive-
cow.
Okay, is it like really repulsive? Because you sound
It's-
like you're not supposed
Don't
to
say
eat
it.
anything that looks.
I'm not
like
saying
that.
it.
Does it look bad?
You'll
Like
see.
out of character.
You'll see.
I don't want to see it if it looks that bad.
You'll find it in a few minutes.
hmm
So, but it looks more feral, correct?
Yes and no.
Okay.
We'll get more into it when we get into it.
What objects are they holding?
Wait until everyone gets back, and we'll go into it.
What?
Wait until everyone gets back, then we'll get into
Okay.
it. It's more than one of you saw this, so.
I mean, okay, so continuing our out of character conversation, Marwin is selling cow meat, so are our characters still suspecting him? Like, we've confirmed he's not.
I don't
selling.
know.
Hmm.
From
Yeah,
what
actually-
the Witcher and the Mage know, we have a strong belief that he is using these monsters as cattle.
I don't think that anymore.
I mean, that's fine. That's for those of us that don't know what the monster looks like. That's the general consensus
Yeah.
the group has reached.
I mean,
just because something looks repulsive, like I don't know, people.
No, it's not repulsive. It's just
You'll see.
yeah.
Stop saying that! Ah!
Well, once Jenny gets back, you can discuss it.
Hmm.
All right, I'm back.
Discuss!
Real quick, Jenny,
Yes, who am I talking to?
Ned.
What's up?
Ned's gonna look at you after seeing. I'm guessing you're the only one who also looked in that direction.
I guess so, yeah. I think just you and I.
He's gonna give you a look. I think the whalers are something entirely different now.
Yeah, I was thinking they may actually be some sort of humanoid creature based on the tracks and things that we had seen up to this point.
And that smallness would fit how small the footprints were.
Correct. I was actually thinking something of an impish nature. So I'm not familiar with whalers, but this fit what I was kind of picturing.
They should be cattle, but that's not what I would call cattle.
Well, they may be cattle in their behavior, but I wasn't actually picturing what you would think of as the form of cattle.
So, what are they holding, Hursk?
Okay. So as you're coming up, I'm assuming y'all kind of crouch down, don't charge in.
Oh no, I instantly crouched down when I saw them.
Okay.
Same.
So before doing further rolls, I will have all of you see what now Nid and Zadira have seen. Now,
Okay, since you're sharing the image with everybody, I have a quick question.
yes.
Is that thing pooping?
No, it's just crouching. Actually, yeah, it is shitting.
Look at the splash behind it.
It
Yeah.
is shitting.
And you see one of them taking a shit. We'll go with that. We'll go with the image.
Oh no.
Now, those that play The Witcher, this isn't the representation of the creature in The Witcher, because I realize this actually came from the game. But what you're seeing here is not that thing you might think. So, but this is what you see. It's a group of them.
Oh!
Yeah, that's
Okay.
why it's kind of fucked up to me that they were gestured as cattle before.
Alright, well, I know this isn't The Witcher, but alright, I got you. So it's not that thing from in The Witcher.
No, it's another version of it, I think, he means. It looks fatter, is what he said.
I didn't realize the image came from The Witcher, so don't
Yeah.
think of The Witcher, what you might know of this picture. Don't think of that.
Good. So what is it holding?
So you see one of them, and we'll just go with the actual picture. That's why I chose the picture. So you see one of them has kind of like a scarf around its neck. One of them has, or the one you're looking at right now, has a scarf around its neck, has look like a small, maybe a crown. Is holding, looks like small baubles, maybe jewelry. There is a multiple grouping of them. They all seem to have minor aspects of clothing, torn garments and whatnot, holding some small objects. Nothing that looks like weapons, which you can kind of see. But they're all crouching down, and they're all kind of looking, sniffing the ground, and going in a kind of a uncommunicative, uncoordinated fashion. Everyone, real quick, give me a stealth roll.
As of a sort of grazing. Also, how many?
There is 7 of them.
Julius is like, oh fuck.
Yeah. Julius,
We'll see
Jeez.
after roll the stealth. Let's see real quick. Maybe they'll roll really low also.
Gotta get below 4.
I named Julius's dog after the monster
Wow.
in that
Alright.
picture.
I rolled a 22. So
It sees everyone.
not only does it see you, but what makes them see you is as all of you kind of crash down, go a little bit closer, a little bit further. Julius, you step on a branch that was in the ground that literally makes a dead tree next to you snap and fall over into the ground. Having leaves and branches rise up, and essentially a giant toll bell, for all intents and purposes, you just set off. And they all raise up, look at you, still crouched down in all directions. They immediately spot you, Julius, as well as Nid, Gavin. Actually, they spot everyone except for Padra. They spot all of you. They all immediately go into the whale, and then they essentially bolt to the north.
I'm running after them.
Same.
Because I think I know what they're doing if they don't have weapons out and they have jewelry out. Yeah, the girl's alive. And it's just gonna say to the group as we're running, I think I figured out what they're doing with the girl. Every little commune needs a queen, doesn't it?
I don't think so.
Why else would they have jewelry instead of weapons?
I don't know.
He's
I
running
mean-
while he's saying this.
Why does Gavin steal shit? Like,
I was about to say, I don't think every town needs a queen. I don't think the town we were just at has one.
I'm talking about creatures like that.
As all of you start rushing forward, starting to chase these things, we're going to see how well we actually do. Everyone go ahead and give me, firstly,
Athletics?
athletics.
Oh no, who's that? Oh no.
Beautiful.
Oh fuck, here I go, guys.
oof.
I'm tripping over everything.
We are in trouble this session. Holy.
But man, Parta's doing pretty good, and Julius just steaming ahead as a dwarf, just puppy little legs. Yeah, for all intents and purposes, as they're running, a couple of them, you notice that, as mentioned, there's 7 of these things, and they're all of different sizes, not in height, but in weight, essentially. 2 of them are actually kind of bloated, in the sense that their stomachs are really, really large. But Parja, you rolled the best, so Parja, you catch them first, followed by Julius. No one else can actually keep up. Y'all just kind of stumble. It's nighttime, you're hitting branches, whatnot, and you just kind of not be able to keep track. But Julius and Parja, you're first. You catch up to the one that's trailing behind. It's going to be one of the larger ones. The fatter ones, I would say.
The fatter ones, okay.
There's 2
But it's
fat
still
ones,
like-
and there's 5 like skinny ones.
Gotcha. It's still kid size, right?
Yeah.
Cool. It's wearing nothing. Does it also have any attire? Like, is it wearing anything?
This one has a belt that is barely holding on, and its stomach is just kind of flapping as it's running. It has a scarf around its neck.
Yeah, that's. Mhm. Cool. All right, I'd like to load my crossbow and then basically try to nail the scarf onto the ground
Ooh.
or anything that's. Just basically Hold on. Am I close enough to grab the scarf?
Yes, that's because your athletics roll means you can catch up to it within like melee essentially.
Cool. I'd like to just use the scarf and try to strangle him, just knocking him down, like making him pass out, not killing him.
Okay, I want you to go ahead and give me, for all intents and purposes,
Cool.
go into your combat tab of the character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
And give me the punch attack. It's going to be under attacks, under the punch. It's going to be the yellow one. The white or the yellow symbol, not the red symbol.
Yellow one. I've got like skills in brawling. Does it count, or is it just?
That is
Okay,
brawling, so.
Cool.
Alright, it is going to try to defend. Again, this is active defense, so it is going to essentially dodge out of the way.
Oh, fast.
It does not. So it tries to dodge out of the way, and you catch it first. You grab the scarf, and it's actually relatively light. And yeah, you can have easy control over it, and you do stop it. At this point, Julius, you get nearby. You catch up, Julius.
Ooh. Julius, seeing him kind of like take down the big one, it's gonna be like, all right, keep running after the little ones.
Because we still don't know where they live.
Well, here's the thing, though. So you catch up. The other 6 all stop running. All of you now catch up to Parja and Julius, and the other 6 also stop, turn around, and they all look in your direction. They don't rush forward. They're within essentially very easy trotting distance of you. They do move forward, but they all start wailing now. and they all start looking in your direction, looking at the big one that Parja has grabbed. I want everyone to go ahead and give me humor perception.
Well, shit. Here we go, guys.
As I have to take my lunch real quick. Let me know if anyone got above a 18.
Nope.
Can I add luck?
Yes.
Okay, I'll add 3 luck to get the 8.
Okay, just take off from your luck stat right now. Also, remember, everyone can refresh their luck to the max value.
Yeah.
Every session. Zadira, if you're the only one that has noticed, they look a combination of afraid, but also worried. And their word glances are at the fat one that Parja has in his grasp right now.
I want to try talking and see if they can understand or if they respond to what I'm saying. Shoot, I say. I'll just ask them, can you speak?
They don't register that at all. They don't do
Okay.
any type of emotion for that. Now, y'all can see these very, very clearly now with the torch that you do carry, in that they have no visible weapons on them. They do have claws, though. And those claws do look like they can hurt someone if they can wreck that person. They all carry some semblance of garments, although not like full clothing. One, like I said, has a belt. One has a scarf. One has maybe a boot. Another one has a just pieces, scrap of clothing. They all carry. Everyone has something on them, and what they carry in their hands is like either a rock, maybe a small little wooden figurine, something really, really, for what you think, not important, but everyone carries something. You do notice that two of them, carry something in both hands. The rest of them carry something in one hand.
The wooden figurines they had, does it look like they made them?
No, it looks like a carving of with a coloring, a Redanian soldier. Probably looted somewhere, taken somewhere, or murdered for it. Who knows?
If I may,
Mhm.
I'm gonna make my way over, if I'm able, of course, to the two in the middle of the two groups. Pretty much the guy punching one of them. And I'm gonna motion him to let go of the fat one.
What? Let go of him?
You still pause to let go.
Yeah.
Wait, who's talking? Ned?
Yeah.
Alright, so you motion me to let go.
Yep.
Alright, instead I put my knee onto the back of the fat one and press him into the ground.
All right,
I take out my blade
he is
and-
going to try and retaliate by trying to
Mhm.
hit you.
Hit me. Okay, cool. Do I have to roll anything?
Nope, not yet at least.
Gotcha.
While this is happening, I'd like to try and circle around to the other side of them. So we can maybe start to surround them a little bit, I guess.
You all do realize we don't know where they live, right?
But I might have an idea.
All right, real quick. This is going to try to essentially claw you, Parja. So what I need to know is if you're going to defend yourself.
I can probably dodge while still holding onto the scarf.
If you dodge, I'm probably going to make it... If you're trying to hold on, dodge in that way, it's kind of hard. I'm probably going to put it at -5.
I would say that holding onto the scarf makes it even harder for him to hit me because I'm like controlling part of his body.
I mean, of a clothing to hold to control someone, a scarf isn't really.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like a
Yeah.
full scarf. It's kind of loose too. I mean, nothing. These aren't fit for them. But if you
Trust
if
me,
you're a
when-
dodge, it'll be a -5.
Yeah. Like, okay, if you've ever had like a street brawl while wearing your suit and tie, you'll know how tough it will be for you when someone's holding onto your tie.
But that's also a tie that's strapped very tightly around
Yeah,
you. All
this
these are
isn't.
very loose.
Hold on. What do I roll for this? Or is that
So
fine?
go to the combat tab.
Yep. Okay.
You'll see the little dodge button. If you do it, go to the modifier box at the bottom left and put in -5. Or just we'll just put it manually. We'll just
Yeah.
compute it in our heads.
Cool. Alright. And -5, 13.
So it does. Yeah, it does. It scratches you.
Alright.
All right. Let's see. Where is it at? There it is.
Can I still put him onto the ground?
Yeah, you will.
Okay, gotcha.
But you are gonna take. You're gonna take 6 damage from this though. Let's see. Let's see. First off, what part of you it's actually going to hit? I actually need to roll this now. So I need to pull up one real quick thing for the combat sheet. Now, while I look this up, I want everyone to kind of discuss how they're gonna continue forward with the situation while I look up the location part of where they're gonna hit you.
So I had an idea. They like things, right? Well, I can pull out like the prettiest looking Gwent card I have.
You want around to Gwent?
I have a deck of Gwent cards. I can pull out the prettiest card I have and try to like offer it to one of them as a gift.
Well, maybe we should do that after we stop hurting one of them.
Okay, so real quick, Parja, it does hit you in
Yeah.
the left leg. I did roll 6, but it's half damage to limbs, so you take your brigandine doesn't actually cover your legs, so it does go through like essentially your pants, and it does draw 3 points of damage. I already put on a character sheet, so you took 3 damage to your leg.
Cool.
Paul, did we get stamina back at the beginning of a session?
No, you get that back
Okay.
from resting.
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't rested since you cast that
Well-
spell.
Yeah.
We actually rested when we were waiting for Gavin to...
There's only 10 minutes though.
Okay.
He means
So-
resting like sleeping.
Is that true?
I'll tell you what. Go ahead and take back. So they need to look up more and more. Go ahead and get back 5 stamina there, Zahir.
Okay.
Thank you.
If any of you if have used it, can gain back 5 stamina.
Because getting stamina back is just an action, so I assume it's
In combat, yeah, but it's not really
out
meant to
of
be used outside of combat.
Yeah, you just always have full.
No, that's actually not the case. Because you get fatigued outside of combat.
I'm Ned, seeing how he was blatantly ignored. We'll just attempt to grab him and yank him off of the creature.
All right. We'll get to what Nid and Parja are gonna compete with in a moment. Julius and Gavin, what are you doing?
I figured as I came stumbling through all the brush, and caught up to everyone, like all that would have been going on, and then I would have tried to slip around to the side and try and get like an advantage point to keep my eyes open on what's going on. And so I also have that practice paranoia, so if there's any traps or anything around, I'd be searching and
Will do.
for it.
You notice that they are paying attention just to its their fat buddy. That's it.
Yeah, I would just be lying in wait, see what happens.
All right. Well, Parja, as you're kind of attention to the thing that just hit your leg, as well as Nid coming towards you, come towards you specifically. What do you want to do, Parja? Before we get into that.
Okay. So so I did not draw my crossbow. So right now I have in my left hand a torch, in my right a scarf. So what I'll do is I'll hold the torch really close against the big guy's face, and then I'll just say, "Fuck off, Witcher."
All right. Well, say that when he gets here. He's AFK right now. Or he's BRB.
Can I look through my Gwent deck to see if I have a particularly pretty card?
I would say you do. Why not? I'll give it to you.
Awesome. Yeah, that's basically it. I was gonna ask the mage what she thought of that, but she like.
Oh, she's at Chaos
Had
right
to
now,
go.
so. The 2 BRBs. But what you are noticing, all of you, is that again, as I mentioned, they are paying attention only to really the center one with Parja and the fatter one, and it's more looks of fear than anything.
Are they fearing me or the big guy?
They're fearing everyone,
Everyone. Okay.
but they're not running because of the fat ones on the ground, essentially being forced on the ground by Parja. Zigira, as you are starting to kind of walk into the side, you notice that they're only paying attention to Parja and the one that he has in the ground. They don't actually look at you.
Okay. The direction that they were running from us, can I look in that direction and see if I see anything?
It's kind of just, they're running to the north from where you were, and it's just kind of wilderness that you can see.
Okay. All right.
Alright. Kind of have to wait to see what Nid does when he gets back.
Oh, Paul.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I didn't catch that. How many were there?
There's 7 total.
7 total. Okay, cool.
Zadira.
Yes.
Julius wants to know what you think about trying to bribe them with a Gwent card.
We'll have to try and get their attention first, but that could possibly be done.
Cool.
I'd like if there was some way that we communicate with them.
Talking does not work. But you can try
Yeah.
some other, we can try some other ways.
Yeah. So at the mention of that, I guess I could pull out my badge. I have a really bright badge. And I'm assuming Julius pulls out a card. Maybe sort of wave it in their direction.
I have a question. You said they had little wooden makeshift dolls on them.
But only one does. Everything has something different.
I was wondering, is there like sticks around me?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's sticks around you,
try
absolutely.
and kind of like makeshift a little doll real quick.
That is
See.
some very, very fast whittling skills if you do.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to think of like maybe a peace
we can do a
offering.
combo roll of awareness to find something that is even resembling close to it, and then a ridiculous crafting roll to make something that is even remotely
Well,
toy-like.
he doesn't have to carve something. He could just take a bunch of little branches and like
Yeah, that's what it's for, essentially.
twist them together in a doll shape, like that one movie.
But I imagine that'd take a little time, I would imagine.
Right. What's that movie called? The Blair Witch Project, like little Blair Witch dolls.
Well, that's a good register roll. Go ahead and give me a crafting roll, Gavin. Well, you make the semblance of a doll or a toy, and it kind of just falls apart into a pile of sticks. We'll give Nick a couple minutes, or we'll just continue forward. But for all intents and
I don't know,
purposes,
can I-
Parza does have one of the things in the ground holding the torch to its face. So
Yeah. Can Julius help Gavin? after seeing him fail to make a little doll?
Sure.
Well, what do you want me to roll?
Give me a crafting roll. It looks like something.
Hey, I don't know if this matters at all either, but I have part of my armor is a spectacled helm. So I don't know if maybe that would be, it's underneath my hood, but I probably would have thrown my hood back while we were running.
Well, that's how you try. Right. Oh,
Wait, spectacled helm. I'm thinking like spectacled is like glasses, right?
yeah.
Okay, never mind. I was thinking it was something else. Never mind. So,
A sparkly helm.
yeah, kind of. Yeah. So I'll still hold out my badge, but I want to keep a really good grip on it because I don't want to lose it, but I'll just like see if it gets their attention. Same as Julia's.
Oh, you can try to like reflect light onto their faces or something.
I mean,
Like how
it's nighttime.
Torches, dude, torches.
Yeah. I don't want to scare them any more than they already are.
No,
No.
you wouldn't scare them. It's like annoying teachers with
Well,
like.
right now is Parja scaring the shit out of the one on the ground.
Right.
Yep.
All right, so let's continue. Parja, are you trying to injure the thing, or just what are you trying to do with the torch in its face?
It's basically intimidation, cause just close enough to let the heat sear his face, not burn it off.
Go ahead and give me. I want to say intimidation. If that is, I'm sure it's a skill summary, but if it's called intimidation. Let's see.
All right.
Yeah, intimidation is a skill.
Yep. Yeah, you definitely intimidate it into the. It doesn't move at all. Again, they're all just wailing, except for the one that's on the ground. But the other 6 are wailing at all of you.
Hey, are we committing a hate crime? Is that what we're doing at the moment?
Shut up, you fool! Get them to stop wailing.
You're the one making them wail. That's why I said it's a hate crime.
Can
You
I-
see the one under my knee, and he's quiet now.
Is he quiet or still wailing?
Oh, because he's terrified. But the other 6 are wailing.
Yeah, so it's you guys not stopping them from wailing. I stopped one from wailing.
All right, I want to approach one and actually like show it the badge, like right in front of it.
They try to stay away from you. Zadira from approaching. They just kind of keep their distance. But again, they are just looking at the one that Parja is hold of.
Is that like a good sized, like, a big
Back,
chunk,
sorry.
Is it like a big thick branch anywhere?
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, so we'll go to
can
what
I-
Nid wants to do. Actually, just go tell me what you want to do first, then we'll go back to Nid.
I was gonna say, can I pick it up and fucking hit the guy on the monster?
You definitely
Big
can.
ass branch.
You definitely can. But first, Nid's approaching. So, Parza, tell Nid what you want to say as Nid's approaching you.
Fuck off, Witcher. I've got this.
Right, so
Deal with
grab
the
him and
other
throw him off.
monsters.
As he's talking, I grab him and throw him off.
Okay. So it's going to be the same thing. Parza, you tell him to F off, or I would say, you tell him to fuck off. And yeah, he does not. So he's going to approach you. And you definitely see Nid coming towards you. So my question to you, Parza, is what do you do?
He's reaching for me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I thrust the torch towards his reaching hand.
A what?
The torch.
Even though you're holding the guy?
I told you, right hand with the scarf, left hand with the torch.
Yeah.
Knee on his back.
I just walk behind him.
As it is, because I let the monster do it, I'll let Parja do it. So Parja, Same thing. Go ahead and give me a melee skill roll.
May I skill roll? Okay, cool.
Nid, you get to defend. How do you want to defend? Now, I'll say, Nid, if you decide to go ahead and do for all intents and purposes, a parry, I'll let you parry at a penalty, so it'll be a total of -5. You can sit there and just actually grab the torch.
Sure.
Okay. So the parry is already at So go to character sheet, Nid. Go to the combat tab.
Actually, I'll just dodge it.
Okay.
To the side.
Okay. They'll give you a dodge roll.
No penalty, right?
No. Yeah, you easily dodge the blow that Parsha does against you.
So I just get behind him
Mm-hmm.
and grab him by the back of the shirt and throw him off.
All right. So go have opposed rolls. Let's see if we can even do this. This will probably be athletics, brawling. Oh, brawling. Both of you, give me brawling rolls.
All right.
All right.
At this point, seeing the scuffle between two of our group, I want to head towards them as well.
Okay. Ned, yeah. You see a Parsha is not trying, obviously trying to resist, but you do get the upper hand, although just barely. And yeah, you pull Parsha off of the thing. Parsha, as you get pulled off, it immediately scrambles from underneath you to the rest of the group. Now, when this does happen, when they get away, they all kind of just watch you for a little bit. And they kind of watch you for a little weird sense of curiosity. Now, since Nid and Parsha, or Nid's going FK for again, we'll just go with what's going on. So, we'll get back to Parsha being the last one. Gavin, what are you doing? You watch as they're kind of curious. You can tell they see you, essentially infighting, it looks like. And they have a weird sense of curiosity about it. They're watching you.
What I would like to do is I would like to go towards the direction they were running and try and block off a path in case they try to run away again.
Okay, so you're trying to get behind them.
Yeah, like the direction they were running before.
Okay.
I want to go in that direction.
So essentially you would be trying to get behind them. Are you trying to do this stealthily or out in the open?
Yeah, I'll do stealth. It's my thing.
Give me a stealth roll.
So yeah, I'm just hanging out, and pretty much if they start running again, I'm gonna try and jump out and block off. See if I can get them to
you
stop.
get behind them, and yeah, they don't see you. They don't react to you at all. Julius, what about you? Now, I'll say, Julius, you did get to the branch to do what you want to do against Parsha, but as you essentially grab the branch is when Nid dodges Parsha and just essentially yanks him off of the beast or the animal or the thing. All three.
Cool. Then Julius will. So the big one scurried away, right?
Yes.
There's
two big ones of the group.
Okay. The one that was just being hate crimed. Julius will go over to that one and hold out to it.
Go ahead and give me. Let's see, what would be a good skill here? Not charisma.
Oh, I could do charisma. So that is a skill.
Give me. Let's see what the charisma skill does. Give me a charisma skill roll first. This
Okay.
one, we'll probably do a couple. We'll probably do 2 rolls at once. Okay. Yeah. Just by showing the way you carry yourself and the way you presented the card, it does get their attention. Go ahead and give me a persuasion roll now.
Ah, 13.
Yeah. They're
Or,
interested
you
in the
know what?
card. Oh.
You know what? I'll toss 3 luck points on that and make it a 16.
Okay. Go ahead and use the luck points, and that will do it. So they're paying attention to the card, and as you approach, at first they do, especially the one that was hate crime, does back away very, very quickly. But the card just gets its attention, and it kind of just sits there, and you notice that all of them are now kind of they're still shifting from looking at all of you. They're trying to keep their distance from all of you, but you're able yourself, Julius, to get closer with the Gwent card. And you notice that the fatter one is kind of just looking at the card, shifting between looking at you, looking at the card.
Okay. Julius will, he'll kind of like mimic with, his own hands, or he'll his own hands. He'll kind of look over at the mage and be like, lass, come here.
Okay, Zadira, what are you doing? As you're watching as Julius is getting closer, Gavin disappears.
Okay. So what I'd like to do is, as I approach, I'm actually going to put the badge away, and I'm going to pull one of the jeweled brushes out of my makeup kit, and have that out. And my intention was to try and approach a different one, but since Julius asked to come over, I'll head towards him.
All right. And then Parza, you're being held currently by Nid. What are you doing, Parza?
So I've been yanked back onto my feet, but then my arms are free.
Yeah, he's not really holding you, but
No. What he did was he grabbed the shirt and
you grabbed the
pulled
back
you
of the
off,
shirt.
but also let go of you as he pulled you away.
Oh, no, you're back. Okay, all right.
Yeah, sorry. I'm in like 6 or so minutes. I just need to do a quick thing. Yeah. So yeah, he let go of you after the creature got away.
So Parza, what are you doing?
So the moment he yanked me up, before he let me go, so I'm basically just retaliating. So, with my right hand now freed of the scarf, I will whip out my blade and try to slit his throat.
Okay, whose throat?
The Witcher's.
Okay, so I'm stopping this right here because this is, again, going to territory I don't allow. Because at this point in time,
Yeah.
you're making your character. That's what's going to happen. Either everyone's going to die,
Cool.
you're not, or you're making a new character because you're going way extreme.
Too far. Yeah, I get it.
Because again,
I
I
don't
don't allow
know,
PvP
like,
in the games. If you're playing the
I
character
get
the
it.
way it needs to play, it's fine. But just know, the logical conclusion to this scenario is your character dying.
Yeah, I get it. I don't want to do PvP, but then like you trying to stop multiple times and then
After you attack a child,
and then having this
attacking-
world basically hating Witchers. I don't know how to treat a Witcher. How should I put it? I am trying to be more angry than I am than any normal person would treat another human being in reality. So I get how this would not turn out like the
You
way I
need
would
to make a
imagine.
character that will work with the group. Because all intents and purposes, if you continue right now, no roll is done, your character dies. Is what's going to happen.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah, forget it. No killing. Just basically just trying to
You can be pissed
Kick
off.
them?
You can do some things you need to work on.
Yeah.
But
I'll
again,
be
PvP
pissed,
needs
but
to
I
be.
won't try.
I mean, that's what's
Yeah,
going to happen
yeah,
if you
yeah.
go that route.
Yeah. Sorry. All right. Instead, I'll try to kick him away. Like just it's not just trying to kick him, push him back, like a shove with the kick. Yep.
Okay. But at the end of the day, you need to have a character that's going to work with the group, and vice versa. The group's going to work with you. No one's gonna try with a party member in this type of environment where the party member would try to hurt them. So your character needs to come to resolution very quick, or you're making a new character with this guy. So he has to get resolved very, very fast.
Cool.
All right, but he does essentially try to kick you away. Again, I don't want to go to PvP, so I'll just make this easy. The Witcher is just a better fighter at the moment when it comes to melee, so he can't dodge out of the way.
Well, I was already pulling him off and just pushing him away is what I was gonna do.
Yeah,
Wait,
so
you're pushing?
he does go to retaliate, but yeah, you're just, I mean, combination of you being out of the way and just pushing him out of the way, it doesn't connect.
Told you to fuck off.
I told you not to beat them.
Your job is to kill monsters, not save them.
Yeah, and my job's also to kill humans sometimes if they need to die. If they act like monsters.
The only thing you are taught to save were dragons, not humans, you dimwit.
Oh, I'm
You
sorry, are
take
you a
your brain.
Witcher?
I've heard more stories than I know.
Oh, you heard stories while I lived it. Much better education, I'm sure.
Well, now I've seen one up close. I'm sure you're worse than the stories are.
Oh, I'm sure. Just like how you beat children if they don't go your way, right?
You call these children? Look
No, I mean the actual
Look
child.
at you.
I mean the actual child
You
you
did
were
knock
trying
out
to
a
knock
child,
out.
so I'll say that.
You tried to knock out a child with a torch.
I was only trying to make him quiet. Make your job
Yes.
easier.
Yes, and yet it only made it harder.
How hard was it? No one got hurt.
Yes, because I
You-
stopped you.
Did you remotely remember him swinging a branch at you?
Yes,
Do you have a
and
brain?
yes, I do, and I know it was a child, not a man.
Well, of
Like how
course I
you
knew it
don't
was a
understand the
child.
difference.
If it wasn't a child, I'll kill him. If it is a child, I'll
So you're
knock
just
him out.
you're just a rampant murderer then, without cause of it.
I saw him swinging a branch at you,
A 12-year-old, yes, who was both
which
afraid
is
for
why
his
I
sister and
tried to
himself.
knock him out. Do you understand what these two words means?
Yes, and you would still attempt to hurt a child for other no reason when we
You
still had
called
other
me a
options.
murderer. I was only trying to knock him out. What's
Yeah, have
wrong
you
with
ever hit a child with a torch
monster?
before? Have you ever tried to
course
hit
I
a child
have.
with a
So at this point,
What? Wait!
at
Wait!
I
this
know
point,
how much. Huh?
hello, hi.
Yeah,
At
yeah,
this
yeah,
point,
yeah.
I'm gonna not approach Julius. I'm gonna head towards Nid and Parja. I'm gonna stand in between them.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
All right, boys.
Don't think you want to
There's
do.
not-
But, so essentially, this wasn't happening at the same time, but I'd say we're gonna do what I just wanted to do. So as them two are arguing, I'm gonna cut real quick as that's going on in the background to Zadira and Julius, and then Zadira can go interrupt after this is done. So, Gavin, you're in the clear. Gavin, you're just watching this thing play out now. You're watching as your two party members are arguing with themselves. But Zadira and Julius, before it gets into the heated argument, essentially, what do you two want to do? As this thing is essentially watching you, Julius.
All right, lass. Just take the card and then give it back. Just follow my lead. I show the card to the monster. Say, gift. And then I hold the card out to Zadira.
Okay. So I'll take the card and I will hand it back along with the makeup brush. I'll give it to Julius and I'll say gift. And then I'm going to continue to walk past him because I had circled around to the back as well. I'm going to continue to walk past him and head towards Nid and Parja. And just like I said, I'm going to stand right in between them. I'm going to look at one, look at the other, and say, all right, boys, like let's focus on what we have going on right here. Like Julius is making some, I don't know.
I'm just really the MVP of this whole investigation, I'm going to say.
You know what? I will give you an award when this is all over. But
You know, when all the murder's done, I feel you.
you two just let's look at what Julius is doing. Look at what's happening. And I'm going to try and pull their attention off of each other towards towards what's happening in, with the creatures in Julius right now.
Remember, it does not fly in my games. It might fit the universe,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah, I know. Like, it's too much for a party character. Yeah.
It's good for a game, not for an RPG.
Cool. Yeah. So I'll promise I'll tone it down. Okay. Back in character. So I see someone intervene, and now that I'm not that angry, I'm probably just gonna like, I'll back off. I'll take a step back, but then I'll pick up my torch and put my dagger back, and then just take out my crossbow, and then instead of focusing on the Witcher, I'll turn around and start looking at the big guy who ran away.
Okay.
As-
Just to be clear, real quick, I don't want to interrupt you real quick, Jenny. Just be real
Okay.
quick. The argument is fine. I'm okay with that. It fits. Just don't have the attacking. That needs to not be done in the game, or
Yeah.
that resolution. But the arguments with the racism, that's fine because that's part of the universe. Just don't have it go into fighting with a party member because that just isn't going to fit for a game of what we're playing.
That's fine.
And as he kind of backs up away from Nid, I will smile at him and nod, as in, thank you for, listening, I guess.
Fucking mutants.
All right, so I imagine it'll also kind of back away of the argument that just kind of got abruptly ended by Zadira. Now, back to Julius. You were given the card to Zadira, right, as kind of like a show of a gift?
Yeah, and then she gave it back to me.
Yeah.
And now she also gave me a brush. And he's like, all right. Now he looks at them and just holds out both things. Like, he'll hold the card to the big guy and, like, the comb or whatever, the brush, to one of the other ones and just say, gift.
Yeah, it's a small jeweled makeup brush.
So, one of the fat ones, not the one that was essentially assaulted, but the other fat one that has two objects in its hand, it does keep one object in a hand, but it sees what you're doing, Julius, and it goes and offers you the toy soldier carving in one hand to you.
Yeah, I'll take it.
And then it goes to reach for the card.
I let it. Yeah, I hand it to it.
It takes a card and quickly moves back a couple of steps and just starts kind of staring at the card.
I want to look on this little toy that he was given. Does it have any like markings, like a name, like Andy on the bottom of the shoe's foot or something?
No,
You know
it's
what I'm
just
saying?
it seems really, really well worn. That someone's kind of held a lot, most likely maybe this thing, and a lot of the coloring of it has been kind of scraped off or just rubbed off. It's been held a long time. It seems to be constantly held, and you can see right now, even the your black card is now bent, pretty badly because the thing is now kind of, it's not crushing the card, but it's playing with the card essentially.
I mean, he doesn't mind. He had no intentions of getting the card back. So, Julius kind of turns around. It's like, that's all I had.
Now who's got the brush?
Where to go from here?
No,
Does Zadira have a
Julius-
brush, or Julie has the brush?
Julius handed it to one of them. Yeah.
No, you handed the card over, not the brush yet.
Yeah.
So you still have that.
Okay.
So if you do hold out the brush, the same thing. Another one will come up. This one only has one object in its hand, and again, a bit hesitantly at first, it will exchange a little insignificant bauble for the brush.
All right. Julius is now holding both of these things, and to have done this, he would have had to, put his sword on his hip, and probably just set his torch on the ground. Like, is the ground like dirt or like grass or what's
It's a mix of both.
I'll look for
There's
like
places nearby to set the torch to still have illumination, but not light a fire.
Exactly. Yeah. He'll do that, and he'll hold both the things in his hands and kind of just like show to them that he's holding them. He's not gonna put them away in his bag or like in his pocket. He's gonna keep both things in the hands they were given to, and just kind of like.
So you notice one thing.
Yeah.
As you're trying to do this, they go to again shiftily watching all of you, but now they start intertrading with themselves as the brush and the card gets moved around the group.
I like it. At this point, can I come up towards Julius and maybe kneel down a little bit? Because, Julius is kind of a shorty. And I'll hold out a crown and see if one of them will approach me.
Another one comes over. This one, again, has two objects in his hand. Only one of the two that have two objects in the hand. Everyone else only has one. And this one, it has a Redonian gold crown, so gold coin, and the other hand has what looks for all intents and purposes, a broken arrowhead. And it goes to essentially offer trade the arrowhead for the crown.
I'll do it.
Okay. It takes it. It looks at you. It starts going back. And again, they quickly start trading with themselves. But you notice something. The two that hold these similar objects, those never move. The coin stays with that one, as well as the other one, the other kind of fatter one, that is holding a small little rock.
So, I want to, after I give the one the crown, I'm going to stand up and carefully start walking the direction they were going and see if I can, wave them, wave them towards that direction.
Can I help her? Julia's seeing that she's trying to very clearly lead them in the direction they ran. He'll do anything he can to help.
Before you step a few paces, Zadira, you all watch immediately as all six perk up quickly, look to the south, and all musicians start wailing again. Everyone going to give me a awareness roll.
Yeah. I got happy for a second because it passed the 10. Oh wow, 10's being rolled everywhere today.
Gavin. Holy shit.
10s and 1s. It's either super great or really bad.
That's rolling in a nutshell.
I'm sending stuff to people that have heard. Message is sent.
I'm instantly perking at that direction.
Right, the only one that doesn't hear it would be Zadira.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figure I'm too busy trying to, I'm focused on them, trying to see if they're gonna move in the direction I'm trying to get them to go.
Nid is going to start heading that way.
Lass, there's some screaming that way. Julius will point out to Zadira that he can faintly hear the sound of a young woman screaming.
From the direction we came?
the direction they're looking.
Well, we came from the east. This is coming from the south.
Oh,
Remember, we went westward here.
I mean, sure, but Hurst, they're looking towards where the screaming
Yes.
came from. Yeah?
Yes. In fact, so just to clarify two things. One, it's not near the town. We moved enough away from the town where the southward isn't at the town, so it's not coming from the town itself. But on top of that, after a couple seconds, they all break into a run, going south. Yeah.
I'm heading. I said I was heading that direction anyway.
Okay.
They're running towards the screaming?
Yes.
Okay, I'll follow.
Oh, out of character, DM, by the
Yeah.
way, isn't heading south back to town?
No.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to clarify. It's not back town. You moved enough away
Okay.
to where south is not towards the not towards the town.
Okay, gotcha.
Like you essentially, like you shifted enough to the west to where it's not going to be towards the town.
Like,
Like if I had to draw a very, very quick image, I'll do this. Make it easy. I know images tend to be a little easier to show off, so let me do this real quick. So I'm gonna start drawing real quick. So we have the town right here.
Mhm.
So your travel essentially taking you up here. Getting a call. What's going on? All right. Then you've gone essentially enough to where if you go south, it's not towards the town. If you can see that drawing.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, cool.
Okay. So as they break into the run, are all of you also following, or who's not following? Who's not going into a run also? Yes, that.
I'm following.
yeah, I'll follow.
Karja, I need to patch up my leg. Is it okay, like, if I do like a quick first aid?
Oh, I can do it. Who's hurt?
Karja,
I can do it for you. So,
leg scratch.
yeah, before I take off running, can I do a heal on him real quick?
Go for it.
What do I roll? I go to combat, right?
Let me see real
Can
quick. Is this
can I
a spell
target-
here, or is this just actual healing?
Spell. It's a spell.
Wow.
Oh, so go to spells,
Yes.
and then can I actually target him?
No, it doesn't work that way, but just go ahead and roll it. Let me see.
Okay. I don't know how this.
So it's gonna last essentially. Well, you only took 3 damage, and it heals 3 damage every round for a number of rounds. But so one time, yeah. So essentially, your wound heals up on your leg.
Appreciate it. Alright, yep, and then I'll also run after.
Okay. So, as you're all running, you eventually, with the combination of the whalers, which do move relatively fast, again, because they did kind of run most of you, you see in the distance a farmstead.
I guess we were still correct in the end.
Oh
Hey.
god.
I'm just running.
I will slow down a bit once we see the farm come into view. And I'm gonna try and signal to everybody else. I don't know, if I'm able to, but like maybe just like put my hands up or say, hey, wait.
Well, I imagine we're next to each other, so I'll wait.
Yeah. Does anybody else stop? I mean, I do. I want to observe a little bit before we go running.
The issue is the monsters are running.
Yeah, I'm figuring they're going there, so I'm not too concerned about it.
I'm trying to catch up to the monsters. Not like trying to catch up to them, but trying to outrun them towards the screen.
Didn't you have to stop though?
You did to get healing.
I don't know if I would be able to hear the stop from Zadira since she had to stop to heal Parja.
Yeah, like, which is why I'm trying to catch up because we're kind of behind.
Yeah, Nid's with
Yeah.
the monsters most
Well,
likely.
do you say it loud enough then, Zadira?
I was attempting to get everybody's attention in front, but that's why it said I'm not sure if anybody would be
There's
able
enough
to hear
distance
me.
where you could talk loud enough to where you most likely won't carry to the farm building.
But I could get to my companions in front, because Parja and I are a little bit back because I healed him, right?
That was only a couple seconds, essentially, to do.
Okay.
Okay. Right, then I'll just also stop as the group stops.
I'll stop for now. Yeah, keeping an eye on the building.
You watch as these small beings also start getting close towards the building, and then they immediately stop. They do a collective groan. And in that, they start to essentially, in a weird kind of way, wander. They start to look, like you come across the same scene you saw before. They start looking around kind of aimlessly at the ground. They're not grazing, but it's like a weird way of searching. Like someone that's searching doesn't know how to search.
Yeah.
Do we hear any more scream?
No.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh,
something's loading.
the terrain itself is shifting.
A little cartoony, but I'll give the second, or not give the essentially the idea of what I'm looking at.
I'm getting error messages, Paul.
Yeah, it's loading for me.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wait,
Yes.
are we on a map?
I guess so.
The map that's not loading apparently. Let's see.
Oh. There we go. There we go.
Oh, has it loaded?
Yep.
Okay,
Interesting.
how do we shrink the window size?
You have to turn it to you have to move it, and then you can do control click, but it's better just to make it into like like moving the page so you can move it like with the corners, you know?
So there's a couple ways to do it. As you mentioned, also you can hold down left control and just drag click within the map to resize the window itself. And then you can zoom by mouse wheeling in and out and hold down the mouse button. Or move the mouse cursor to the bottom or the right side of the map image and resize it that way.
Cool. Alright, gotcha. Thank you.
Everyone go to the right side of the map. You will see your icons. What's the image from that game, Jenny?
What?
Was this the image from that game?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I didn't realize it. Well, it fits the nature here.
Yeah, sure. I
Right.
just thought it was funny.
So where are the creatures at right now?
They're a little bit behind you.
Oh.
Or, I mean, they're okay, essentially the next to you, essentially.
Okay. So they stopped fully.
Yeah, you
Yes.
said they were like grazing and like.
But
Searching.
they're not eating though. Yeah, they're like they're searching, but they don't know how to search. It's kind of odd.
Yeah.
But they're slowly kind of spreading out. And then you hear the sound of a dog barking. And then immediately cut off with a squeal, unfortunately.
From which direction? Yeah, okay, thought so. I'm gonna roll stealth to try to get closer.
I will do the same. That was my intention, kind of asking everybody to wait. Like maybe we should try and observe a little bit first and then, yeah, I can try and sneak as well.
Those that want to move forward, sneak, go ahead and roll me stealth. If you want to do something different, let me know.
All right. You guys go first.
Julius will pull out his sword and approach the house as well, I guess.
Who's pulling weapons?
Poicho.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull my dagger.
Man, Julius cannot stealth when he needs to. Julius. Same thing. Your dwarven feet just does not like to find places that are soft. You get another loud kind of crack from your movement, and y'all kind of watch as the front door of the building does open, and standing in the doorway is a human man.
Does he look familiar?
No, it is not Farmer.
I will
Or it's not
carefully.
Farmer Marwin, not him.
I'll carefully slide the steel blade out. So I'm holding that. Okay.
Okay.
Just watching what he does.
So what you notice of this man who has opened the door and looked outside is that he sees Julius.
Yeah, I moved myself one block because I would have had to move at least 5 feet to make noise.
You stumble on your own fucking shoelaces.
He looks at you. He steps forward, Julius, one step, and then quickly turns around back into the building, closes the door. Now here's what you notice though. This human in front of you was not normal. By the fact that his entire front of his tunic, his garments, his chin, his mouth were covered in blood.
That's a fucking problem.
Sure is. At
Can
this
I-
point, I'm gonna let stealth go because we heard
Yeah.
screaming and see
Can
that.
Oh, Lord.
Can I roll Witcher training as to what if I know what it is he is now?
Go for it.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he is.
Oh man.
No, you do, Nid. There's one thing that you know that has this resemblance, and that is a vampire.
Oh, silver sword it is. Switching into silver.
Jesus is
Also-
sorted out.
Question, DM.
Yes,
Is my medallion humming?
it is not.
Okay, so nothing magical in the area.
Looks at the fucking mage.
No, it's different.
What do you mean?
It's not mage. Mages don't react to it. It's anything other than a mage, pretty much. I
Actually-
guess I'll. What? Sorry.
What's the range of the medallion? Do you know?
It doesn't say. It just says it hums when near magical presence. That's not a mage.
Is it like maybe 30 to 60 feet?
Maybe 60.
You know what? I'll make it easy. I'll say it's slightly vibrating.
Okay, that's not good. Yeah, silver sword it is. And I know vampires would be silver, right?
Yeah,
Or-
or a wooden stake.
Okay. Yeah. I'll just carefully step out of stealth as well. I'll move my movement. I'll just move over here for now. Keeping an eye out.
Yeah, Julius is still just moving up.
Should I make the entrance?
I'll,
What?
I'll back you up.
I'll nod. I'll move up here. Nothing happens.
All right, there is, make it easy, there are windows of this place right here. With a little arrow. as well as right here.
Where?
You might see the image. You actually might not see the image here. I'll just make
No,
it
I
easy.
might
Oh,
not.
yeah, it's like
There's
a
a window
little
there.
tiny black line.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Oh, okay,
and
there
there's
it
a
is.
window here at the front. Y'all can see.
Okay. Can we see inside?
And you have to get nearby.
Oh no, I'm not doing that.
Is there any like fist-sized rocks on the ground?
Oh yeah.
I just fucking chuck one through the window.
So should I?
It's not a glass window. It's an open window.
Oh. Oh,
Like I said,
fuck. All
it's an
right.
open. It's an open window. It's a glasses window essentially.
Okay,
Open the
I
door.
got you. I feel you. Sorry.
Should I open the door safely then?
Here. I'll, oh, what the fuck? What? How do I, what?
Our tokens are locked now.
Ah. Well, then, Julius will, oh, whoa.
Oh yeah, move it in.
Why am I moving?
Are
Oh,
we
if you-
moving?
I'm moving. If you move your token to do the line, I'm gonna move for you.
Okay, well, oh. So Julius will move over to the window to check inside of it for him before he, like, tries to open the door. Does it look like the door is clear?
Yeah. But I'm gonna
I'll-
tell you, Julius, what you see. So we're doing a small pause.
Oh, okay. Oh. I feel like I'm gonna have to make a tummy check.
Does Julius have to like stand up on his tippy toes just to barely see into the window?
Oh,
Essentially. No, I guess
More
it's,
likely
it's just tall enough where he can actually do it.
Sorry, Julius.
Abel, I'm just gonna slam my foot into the door next to the doorknob to break it open.
well, hold on.
Yep. I want to give Julius this image. He's the first one that got there.
I don't know what I'm waiting for. I'm sorry.
He said he's gonna show me something, and I told, I'm gonna let you know if it's clear or not before you just kick the door open, so you don't kick it open to a vampire in front of your face.
I mean, if I hit the vampire with a door, it's fine.
I didn't think doors were a vampire's weakness.
It's not a
Julius.
weakness, but it hurt.
Enjoy. I'm
Can
gonna take
I-
a real quick bathroom break. I'm gonna take a quick pee. What's up,
Okay.
Jenny?
I just wanted to see if I could roll to see if I might know what that with all the, you said he didn't look quite human.
Oh, he looked human. You just had blood all down his front.
Oh, okay.
Oh God, Jesus!
And his mouth as well, right?
I think he's going to the bathroom now.
Yeah.
We know vampire.
Huh?
Vampire.
No, it isn't. I don't think so.
Oh, so many bad things.
If it's very bad things, that's a good thing I have the silver sword out then.
See, it might not even be a monster though.
Julius, that is what you see.
Yeah,
Would I know of any humans who consume blood? That's basically what I'm asking.
The cannibals. They tend to be a bit rare, though.
Right.
Almost non-existent. They don't tend to be that common because you can usually get food other places.
Okay.
Julius will give a thumbs up to The Witcher, but look fucking horrified.
Yeah,
I get-
Nid, you get close also, and there's enough damage on the door from something that you can kind of see through, and you also see this.
Yeah, I'm kicking it open.
Yeah.
And is it humming even stronger now?
Is what?
Is my humming even stronger?
Oh yeah.
Silver sword's out the ready. I would
So-
suggest you move away from the woman.
The door gets kicked open immediately by Nid. And on top of this, you now are going to see Oh, I shouldn't actually show that room. Let's close that room real quick. You can't see that room.
You see any tokens?
Here's what all of you, for all intents and purposes, are going to see. You can read that.
Name something to Zadira real quick.
Oh fuck. This is messed up.
Yeah, it's like what's your healing?
Oh wait, by the way, I can't see it from my angle, right?
You will soon enough.
Yeah, okay.
See, the reason I said I think it was cannibals is because it says there's a couple humans all eating.
Is it humans or vampires?
So at this point, real
Could be
quick,
both.
real
Sorry.
quick, Paul. That's okay.
Mhm.
Real quick, Paul. I want to look behind me and see what the creatures are doing.
They are slowly making their way towards you. Now, what I didn't mention, actually I forgot to when I was thinking about going to pee, is that you also see, and it's supposed to be mostly for, and all of you eventually see it, easy enough, but there is a cage. And in the cage is one of the same beings outside. It is currently on the ground, either dead or unconscious. Also has a lot of pieces of flesh that have been bitten off. Mostly around the stomach. About half his stomach is kind of missing.
That's what they were hanging around for. Can I draw both weapons of mine? Like the second one, say I already have one of them out.
Yeah, you can be fully equipped. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah, okay, because I'm dual wielding now, just so you know. All right, where are the tokens of the creatures we're fighting?
Give me a second. I'm gonna put that up right now.
No worries. I'm guessing we're rolling initiative though.
Oh yeah. Or we can roll
Alright.
initiative.
Yep.
I want to test something. I didn't mean to roll that twice.
Oh,
Okay.
Oof.
Parja's not ready.
We all have really bad rolls. Holy shit.
I'm
it's
rolling
fine.
the attacks to see the differences between them.
There's no differences. It's the same kind of weapon.
No, the heavy attack only has a +2 to hit.
Oh, well,
So-
yeah, it's probably more damage.
This is the first combo we're gonna do. So here's what you need to
Oh,
know.
there's more.
Here's what you need to know. All these people that you see, the ones inside the farm, the four, all look to be related by the way they look. A family, for all intents and purposes.
And Marwyn is among them.
No, Marwyn is not here.
Huh? Okay.
Is the kidnapped girl here?
She is. She's
Okay, that's
on
fine.
the table.
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
get her back.
That's what I
Oh
thought.
shit.
Can I say something to Zadira real quick, DM?
Sure.
Zadira, if you don't mind, help the girl.
Does she look like she's still alive? I mean, we just heard her screaming.
She's not moving, but there's blood probably leaving quick.
All right.
Her eyes are closed and not moving, but I'd still rather ensure that she doesn't die here in this fight.
So I'm wondering if she's already. But I'll take a look at her. Okay.
It's better just to do it in case.
Sure. Yeah. I'll
Also,
nod.
DM, you never added my silver sword.
Oh, did I not?
No. You just have the steel sword.
Uh,
The stats are practically the same, right?
Yeah, I think.
I can do that in a couple seconds. Let's see.
Thank you.
Not really. No. Silver Sword is a lot less damage.
Yeah, but unless it's a monster.
Ah.
If it's a monster, it does the same as the steel sword. It's pretty much opposites of each other.
Gotcha.
Like, if it's a human and fighting, the steel sword does the good amount of damage. If it's a monster, the silver sword is the opposite of it.
Cool.
It really depends what I'm fighting. That's why I'm doing both of them to see which one works. This is my testing period.
Yes, it is.
Let's see which one does the thing.
Damage is 1d6.
Unless it's a beast, because then it does more, because it's silvered.
Okay, it's made now.
Thank you.
Okay, so you will see, in fact, you will hear this man right here as the door's kicked open by Nid. He looks at you, Nid, and he goes, food, more meat, food, and he rushes towards you. You notice that all three of them around Beatrix have been eating off of her. Alright, let's see. His speed is enough to get towards you. Now, for the first actual combat of the game, I'm going to go into the automation that is built into this, which makes it much, much easier. So, he is going to target you, Nid, and he is now going to roll his attack. Now, they do have actual weapons.
What weapons?
A mix of daggers, as well as a couple have swords.
Which ones have swords? I need to know. Because I might attempt to grab one if the regular steel sword works better.
Okay. I will...
Is this one while I'm fighting have one?
No. Number 5 has a sword, and I'll put that in hand.
Thank you. Because I might just scavenge the battlefield for better dual wielding weapons, you know?
Yes. Number 2 also has a sword. And even number 4.
Alright, so what's he gonna do?
Alright, so he's gonna target you. He is gonna try to stab you with his dagger.
Okay.
And here it goes. So, he rolled this roll. Now you need to determine, do you want to dodge, reposition,
Parry.
or parry?
Parry.
Now, click that on your character sheet.
Is that in combat?
Yes. Parry is going to be, I
found it.
believe...
The blue shield.
Yeah.
Just, alright, either. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do it twice.
It's fine. You do block the blow, though.
Nice.
So, you parry with the sword, and no damage to the blade, because you parried. And yeah, that's fine. It is now...
Wait. You said what to the blade?
Oh, normally if you block, you take a damage to the blade. If you
But
parry,
parry's
you do
different.
not. Yes.
Okay, good to know.
Gavin, it is on you. You can hear people. There's someone you can hear that's over there, as well as you can hear people on the other side of the building.
Okay, so my speed's 9, so I can only move 9, right?
Yes. Round it up.
What do you mean only? You could easily get to that dude.
Well, so this is 8 right here on my thing.
Oh, is it not per squares?
It's 2 per square.
Oh. That is way different than how I thought.
Mm-hmm. You can go 10. You can run up to 10 if you want to.
So you can move one more.
Okay, what? Can I move here and then? Is there a thing that's holding my action?
Radiant
So
action.
say I want to here, and I want to wait and see if he comes around, and then if he comes around, hit him with my stiletto, because I won't be able to get within range to actually do a melee
No, you
attack.
can. You move right there.
Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot diag. Yeah.
Yeah. You want to go there?
So yeah, I'll go there and then I'll take a stiletto shot.
Okay. So before you roll, you need to target him. So left control click on his picture on the map. All right. Now on the character sheet. Now I'm gonna talk about combat real quick because we haven't actually done it yet. So on the combat sheet of the character sheet, you're gonna see the attacks. You're gonna have a white a yellow, and a red sword icon. Now the white is for a generic attack, ignore that, because we use the yellow or the red. Now here's why. In this game, you have fast attacks, you have slow attacks. Now here's the difference. On a fast attack, there's no penalty, but you can attack twice a round. The slow attack is at -3 once a round, but double damage.
Question.
Yes.
What about dual wielding?
I mean, look up. I actually read the rules of it the other day. I have to go back into it.
I take no penalties from it.
Let me find where the dual wielding's at. I'll get to you in a second.
Thank you. I'm just wondering because that's my whole shindig.
Yeah, no, as your school.
Viper.
Now you can take a second action by voluntarily taking 3 strain. You can do one attack, a fast action attack, at a -3 penalty. But there's a way to attack more than once a round, if you so wish. So with that being said, do you want to do a fast attack or a slow attack? Now typically slow attacks are meant for armored opponents.
Yeah, I was thinking I'll take my fast attack. And
Okay,
just get the
so
2
single click the yellow icon. You rolled a 24, that's pretty damn good. On top of that, he is going to roll his defense, which is going to be a dodge, which he failed horribly. Do you see in the chat where it says simple fail or defense, simple crit?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the automation. Now, when you roll in this game to hit someone, you also roll the location. Now, it's automatically rolled, randomly rolled if you don't actually choose a location. You can't aim for a location on a body, but it is penalties to that. If you aim for the head, I believe it's -6, but it's ×3 damage. All limbs do half damage, except for the head. Yes, this is why it's deadly. So now, Gavin, go ahead and double click, or try single click first, but click on the damage for your weapon, your stiletto.
But out of curiosity, you have to choose the limb before you roll the first time, I'm guessing.
No, it automatically rolls for you, or you have to choose before you roll if you want to attack.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
yes.
that's what I meant. Yeah, so that the minus goes into effect.
Okay, so now we see the result. Damage is 3. If the critical hit is a foreign object, the blow lodges a piece of clothing or armor into the wound, causing an infection. On top of that, crits automatically give increased damage. So in total, against this individual, you have done... Where's he at? 3 damage to the individual.
Okay.
You punctured him. Now again, your second attack, Gavin. Roll it again. He will try to dodge this one also. Probably going... Oh, actually, he might have rolled good. Nope, not. Simple crit. Roll damage again, Gavin. Alright, 2 damage. More objects. So you essentially, you're cutting into him, putting parts of his clothes into the wound. So it's not pretty. Alright, Gavin, if you're so done, go ahead and pass your turn. Combat tracker. So everyone open up, if you haven't done already, actually I told you. Top right of Fantasy Grounds is a button. It looks like 2 double-crossed swords. Click on that for the combat tracker. You will see the order of combat.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
This man is going to rush towards the door also.
Okay.
You'll
What's
have
up?
to run, because that is a bit far.
So can he not attack?
He is going to actively reduce his stamina to do a attack at -3 against you.
Okay. What does that mean?
So he's doing a second attack. And with that, we'll be at -3.
And I'll parry again?
Let me roll first.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Oh, you actually had the sword, but we'll go with that. Go ahead and roll.
Did he roll?
Yes, he did.
Oh, I guess we can't see it. Okay.
You can't. But you'll see the result. You successfully
Oh,
defended.
okay. Okay,
Yeah.
we can see. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you successfully defended the blow. And now he is done. We go to the next person,
Oh,
which is in
Jesus.
here. And he's just gonna kind of get ready because... Actually, no, he goes to her. And he is just hungry. He can't see... Now that she is unattended, he starts grabbing her leg and starts eating her leg. Nid, it's on you.
Well, it's time to stab a man with my steel sword. So how does dual wielding work?
Oh, I got that.
I'm trying to look it up too. I'm looking in the combat section.
I saw it the other day. I'm gonna go back to it real quick.
If you find it first, tell me what page.
Yeah, I know it's in the comment section. I'm trying to find where it's at. Dual wielding. It's on page 163. All right, dual
I was on
wielding
the page.
joint attacks with 2 weapons. Hold some time. So replaces fast or strong strike. When making a joint attack, roll 2 attacks at -3. You ignore that.
Yep.
Okay, your opponents must have 2 weapons if they want to block or parry both attacks.
So I attack twice at once, pretty much.
Yes. With no
Okay,
penalty.
so I do 2 rolls at once, so both swords. So I would do a
Essentially, you're
Wait,
just gonna
what?
do the fast attack with no penalties.
so all right.
The big thing is it makes them have to have more to defend against it. So target the enemy you want to target, Nid. You want to fight. Left control
So
click
control
on left control and mouse click on the guy you want to target.
that
alright.
one.
Now on your sheet, go ahead and click on the yellow icon of the sword.
Both of them.
No, one time.
Well, it's 2
We
swords.
have to do it in order. Or you're gonna break the
Okay.
the flow of it. Not a bad roll. Right. So
Then
what makes it
shit.
good is he's gonna do his first one against dodging, and it's probably gonna fail horribly, which he does. Yeah. Go ahead and roll damage now.
Oh, complex crit. Wait, how do I roll damage? Just
To the left of it,
select the
you'll see
damage?
the 1 or the d6. Go ahead and roll that.
Did I?
Nope. Double click it.
Oh,
Holy shit.
oh.
Number 3.
I just fractured his leg.
Okay. So the second result, go ahead and roll again to see if he can actually dodge against the second one. We're
So
gonna
the
use
silver
we're gonna use the
swords?
second damage roll.
The silver sword?
Yeah.
Oh, the damage roll, not just
Yeah.
the.
We're gonna
not
use
rolling
you
it.
roll it twice. So go ahead and roll the attack one more time for your second
Oh.
attack.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Do I roll damage?
No, we're using the second. So it's gonna come no matter what if he doesn't make it. If he can not beat a 34, he will just straight die.
Oh no!
Let's see.
And I
Okay.
still have another row of attacks, don't I?
Doesn't matter. This guy dies. You cut this man down very easy.
Don't I have another set of attacks with extra?
No,
With quick-
this just allows. So dueling doesn't let you attack more often. It makes the
Yeah.
opponent able to defend less.
Yeah, that's what I mean, isn't it? Like, since I did a quick action, a fast attack, can't I attack again?
No, dueling replaces that.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. All right.
So dueling is not in the sense of like D&D where you attack more often.
Yeah.
Dueling, it makes the enemy have less options to defend themselves.
Okay, that makes sense then. All
Now,
right. And he was
you
holding a
can-
sword.
You can take 3 strain to do
No,
another
I'm
single
good.
attack. Okay, go ahead and.
But did he have a sword or no? That was not a sword guy.
No, it was not.
Okay, make sure. That's my turn then.
Yeah, he straight died.
Oh yeah, Nid just walks up. They run at him. Parry, stab.
Very good. Nid, combat tracker, down arrow at the bottom left.
Oh. Oh.
Zadira, it's on you.
Just a heads up, Paul, whenever anybody hits that down arrow on the combat tracker, we're getting error messages that
Yeah.
pop
How are
up.
you? Okay, I'll have to remember that. 'Cause it's not on my side, so I didn't even know that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
if you get a constant error, just drag off screen. Drag it to like the bottom of the taskbar, so it's just out of view for the time being.
Okay. So Nid had said, I think it was Nid had said to me to try and get to the girl, so that's what I'm going to try to do.
Just blast those two with magic.
So,
There is a window right there.
yeah, I'm going to head up to the window over there. How far can I go?
What's your speed?
5?
You can move 6, or you can run for your actual run speed, but it's your full action. So your run on your sheet is going to be on the main page, which is 15. So you can move 16 if you run, or you can move 6 if you walk.
So 14 puts me right here to the window.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to do that.
All right.
And then I have 2 left. Would you allow me to use 2 to climb in the window?
Sure.
Okay, so I'm gonna climb in there. Now, that is my action. You said I could use stamina to try and,
3 stamina, yes.
to do another action, right?
I believe so. I could be wrong, but I'll let it go for right now until I find the rules. I need to look that up.
Okay, so I'll use the stamina, and so I want to use yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and try and heal this girl.
Okay.
So, do I need to target her for that?
You are out of range.
2 meters.
Mhm.
Aren't I 2 meter? I'm 2 meters from
Each
her, aren't
square
I?
is 2 meters. She's actually 4.
Oh, okay. So if I do another action, do I get movement as well?
No, it's only for attacks.
Only for attacks.
Yeah, your full run is going to be your actual run speed. You can't go more than that.
Okay. Well, then in that case, are they? You said they have swords in their hand?
Yes, the one right here does.
Okay. What do I want to do? Anyone within 2? It's not nerds. Okay, I'm gonna I'm sorry. I thought I was gonna be close enough, so now I'm not sure what to do here.
So I'll get back to you.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So let me know when you're ready, because people in here are not going to be going up right now. So
Okay, I know what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna throw fire at one of them.
Okay.
So I'm gonna throw fire at the one closest to me.
Okay.
And it does 46 damage. Has a 75% chance of lighting the target on fire.
Okay.
So
Activate the
what do
spell.
I just activate the spell?
Mhm. You just get to try to dodge out of the way.
Gets.
Shit.
You're probably gonna have a hard time dodging out of the way. Let's find out. Well, he rolled an 11. So go ahead and roll 4d6 into chat, Jenny.
I just pick up the d6 and just roll it.
Pick it up and right-click 3 times to add in 3 more, and then roll it.
Right.
All right. There's going to be 15 damage against his armor. He is more normal clothing. So you do 10 damage. And 25% chance of him lighting on fire, which means he catches on fire.
Ooh.
Huh.
Torchy boy.
He is
Now
now
the question,
on fire.
The question is, DN,
Yes.
do they like their meat raw or barbecued?
Ooh. Oh no.
Probably neither one.
Damn it.
So, real quick, Hurst,
What's
that howler that's in there, you said that one's the hurt one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It would make sense why those creatures are just around this area.
Parja, it's on you.
Alright, gotcha. So.
Actually, quick Parja, it actually would have been this guy right here. You move him forward.
Huh?
I missed his turn.
Oh, yeah.
Because you jumped in back in. Alright, he is going to move. Do not have the full speed. There we go. I found the thing I was looking for. All right, Parsha. This man was coming back. This guy rounding the building, Parsha. He does carry with him another person under his grasp. Seeing that, he drops the body on the ground and immediately pulls out a crossbow and starts loading it. Now, it's your turn.
Is the person he's carrying dead or alive?
Not moving. Has
Oh.
a couple of bite marks on him, though.
Well,
Wait, so he spots me and he starts loading it.
Yes.
So I know he's hostile. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, but in fact, he also has blood on his mouth.
Yeah, that makes it more obvious. Okay. Finally get to kill someone. Then, by the way, I have not been moved when you asked us to move our tokens to where we want to be. Okay.
There you go.
Alright, now I want to be... I can go where I need... I've got 10 in speed, so let's see. Can I move here?
Yes, you can.
Alright. I do have clean line of sight, right? Alright.
You do.
Okay, good. I would like to, you did mention the rules on crossbow. Can I use slow attack for double damage?
No. So the way crossbows work, and I have thought about this, I'm giving them +2 to hit, but their damage is staying the same. Because of the way they are, it does make sense that a bow can draw longer because that's what they're meant for, but crossbows can't. What makes crossbows different is the fact that they are usually better to aim and they're easier for untrained troops. So they have +2 to attack instead of the +1 you normally have.
Oh, cool. Alright, yellow and then +2, right?
Yep, so go ahead and target the guy.
Alright. Targeting.
So hold on left control, mouse click the guy.
Control, mouse guy.
There you go. Now go
Alright.
ahead and roll the yellow icon for your crossbow.
Alright, so,
I do the bonus. Actually, don't. You already rolled it. It's fine.
did I make a mistake?
Oh no, already gave the bonus. It's good. Bonus is already there.
Alright.
All right. He's now going to roll his defense. They have to dodge crossbows. He will most definitely fail. It's a simple crit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Right.
All right. He takes a bit of damage, as well as again more foreign objects. Number 6. So he actually takes a total of 16 damage.
16 damage.
Yeah,
okay.
not bad.
Cool. Alright, and do I still have speed left?
If your speed was 10, then no.
Then no, okay. Yep, I've moved 10 meters and that's it. Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and pass your
Alright,
turn.
yep, okay, 2 main windows open, okay.
All right. Johnny Storm over here is a Human Torch because of Zadira. Let's see. He's probably gonna have to put himself on fire. I'm gonna roll a stun for him. There's a stun stat. He's gonna see if he's gonna be stunned by this whole thing, and he will not be stunned, which means he will angrily rush Zadira.
he's an angry boy.
Zadira, he is gonna try to essentially stab you. Very angry, on fire. Alright, roll is made. Zadira, you need to decide if you're going to dodge this, run out of the way, or block it with your weapon.
I don't have a weapon out, so I'm going to roll out of the way.
Let's see, which one might be better for you. Reflex. Which one's better, deflex or dodge? Let's see. They're both the same.
Where do I?
Either one's the same. If you dodge, they're both the same, a bonus, so either way it's gonna be fine. If you reposition, you get to move half of your movement in any direction you want.
I will do that.
Alright, so on the character sheet, go to the combat tab, and click
Yep.
on the reposition blue arrow at the top.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
Do I get a Benny?
You don't
Oh, it's
get
a-
a penny.
It's
Alright.
a deadly crit.
It's gonna be dangerous. Let's see what happens.
Oh, dismembered arm. Well, there goes your arm.
Holy
I can fix it.
What can you?
There are
It
prosthetics.
says, wait, it says beyond repair.
Yeah.
Like normal repair, but I'm magical.
Oh god.
All right.
Shit.
This
So-
is why he said it's good to always have a weapon on you.
Oh, dodging's fine also. But like I said, this game can be deadly, and
Yeah.
just saw the result right now. All right.
How much damage did she take?
Only should have been 5. Let's see, Zadira, what is your?
I mean, hey, Jenny, you know what's good about this at least? You get to wear a cloak all cool covering your gone arm.
Yeah, she took 11 damage.
I already had a cloak on, so
Now you just need to move it slightly and it covers the arm.
I'm gonna fix my arm.
Okay.
She'll fix it. All right, the other person
Okay.
does done this, but this will have a benefit. This man, seeing the arm, will start going after and eating your arm.
It's good. Are you sure you can fix that?
All right, he runs forward. He's also pulling a crossbow for Parja. Hungry Man number 4. All right, the one that's in front of Gavin. Gavin, he is going to try to essentially gut you.
Sounds good.
All right, he's targeting you. He is going to roll. That is the wrong weapon, but it's fine. 15. Gavin, do you want to dodge, reposition, or parry, or you already rolled it? All right.
Oh!
Yeah, he
Nice.
does not hit you at all.
He just dances at the enemy.
Julius, it's on you.
All right.
He rolled 2 10s. Can I have one of them?
No.
All right.
Jenny, how many luck do you have left?
How many what?
Luck do you have?
3. You want me to use all of it?
I'm checking to see if you could have done anything with this. Let me see.
I don't know.
As is,
I was-
take a turn.
I was thinking with a 1 I couldn't have used any luck, but if I could have, I definitely would have.
You can always use luck. But I'm gonna see if this will make a difference. So
Okay.
you have 3. You have 3 available.
Yeah.
It would have went from deadly to difficult.
I'll use it.
Okay. So difficult is still gonna be a little bad, but instead of being that is going to be difficult. Is a compound arm compound arm fracture. The blow crushes your arm, bones stick out of the skin.
Fine. I'll take it.
That's
as long as it's
better.
still attached, I'll
Yeah.
take it.
I would take that.
Okay.
That's fixable at least.
So this can be fixable, but right now it's useless.
Okay.
It can be healed, but right now it's useless. Alright, Julius, what about you?
Can I use my movement to go through the window and be like inside right there?
Absolutely.
Does that put me close enough to hit this guy?
I'll round it up. Now, this is considered flanking. Flanking gives you no
Oh.
bonus, but it gives them a penalty to their action to dodge or
Oh.
defend.
Cool. Well, I'm
Actually,
gonna try
I
to
take
hit
that
him
back.
with my.
You're behind them. You get +3 to your roll, I believe.
Oh, I'm gonna try to hit him with my sword.
Okay. So same thing. Target him. Left control. Mouse click on guy.
Control.
Left control click.
There
on
you
it.
go. In the modifier box for doing automation, raise it the bottom left. Raise it to +3.
All right.
Now, do you want to do a heavy attack or a slow attack? Or sorry, fast attack or slow attack?
I think I want to do a strong attack.
Okay. You're gonna click on the red icon.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's. Oh, you're using the plus. Oh.
All right. Now he will possibly fail. So let's see. He's gonna try to dodge out of the way. He rolled a 12, so he
Damn
does
it.
actually dodge out of the way of the blow.
Okay.
Now you
If
can
I'm
take
not-
3 stamina to attack again if you want to.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so go ahead and drop your stamina by 3, or I'll do it for you to make it easy. And then go ahead and do a single yellow attack at -3.
-3? Does the
Yes.
+3 from the advantage negate that?
Yeah.
Cool. You said a yellow attack?
Yes. So the yellow icon, not the red one. Ugh. Alright, he's gonna try to dodge out of the way again, and he does dodge out of the way.
Wow.
I don't know what he rolled, but fuck it. I had 2 luck to what I rolled.
2 won't do it, you need 4.
Uh,
Alright, unfortunately it's just a miss. Julius, pass your turn.
oh, yeah. Sorry.
Gavin, it's on you.
Alrighty, I guess I'll take 2 fast attacks again.
Now, you can't aim for body locations. Now, I'll give you the penalties to actually aim for these locations, because as I mentioned, aim for the head is times 3 damage. The
I'm going
arms...
straight for the head, both of them.
Okay, here's what you're gonna do. I want you to go ahead and you see at the top right a button that says plus and minus. Top right of Fantasy Grounds, not the character sheet.
Alright, yeah, I see it.
Alright, you see the modifiers list?
Okay, click on head.
Yep. And then make sure you still target which he is, and roll your attack. Alright, so he has a sword. He is going to try to block this one. Because he doesn't want his head caved in. He successfully
Wow.
defended that.
I go again.
But did you go for the head again?
Oh, do I gotta click it every time?
Yeah.
You would. I'll give it to you. This would have been at a -6. This
So
would
it'd be
have been
20.
at 20. So to make this up, I'm going to give him +6 to his roll to make up for your actual
Yeah.
-6.
Sounds good.
Oh wow.
Wow, by 1. He beat you by 1. If you want to use some luck, you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what I just do I only so I'd put 2 into it, right?
Yeah, just drop your luck by 2. Go ahead and on the aim modifier, click head again, and then do the damage. Yeah, it's for every single individual roll you do. Alright, and that was number 4, and this will... Oh, he has a helm. Yeah, so you do actually bop him in the head, but his helm does take most of it.
Okay.
Actually, they don't have helms. Oh, he does. Yeah, he does. Okay. That's why. Alright, Hungry Man number 5.
What's up? You got 2 options.
He's going after Nid.
All right.
One that's in front of him.
All right.
Alright. Nid, he's coming at you. He wants to eat you. He rolls his weapon skill. Go ahead and give me a defense.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Well, shit.
Alright, let's see what he does to you.
That's the first time someone rolled a 10 with a 1.
The blow breaks your ribs.
How much damage?
It's automatically done to your
Oh,
character.
okay, I see it, yeah.
All
All right.
That is his turn. We go to the one in here. He is continuing to eat the woman.
Great.
Nid, it's on you.
I'm beating this piece of shit with my only. I'm using 2 attacks with the steel sword mostly. Quick attacks. Okay.
Go for it.
On the man who fucking broke my rib. Oh shit! I'm sorry, I didn't do the thing. Oh, you want me to re-roll?
Yes.
Sorry.
It won't register if you don't do it that way.
There
Yeah,
we
a
go.
little better. A little better.
A little better. There we go.
He is gonna try to block. He fails for damage.
Just a normal hit.
Mm-hmm. All right, he takes a blow. He does go down a bit of damage. It's a bit of damage. Go ahead and do your second attack.
Next one.
This time he has to dodge. And fails pretty bad. Yeah. He went to negative 19. He's dead.
How many teeth did you lose?
Probably all of them seeing, 1d10.
Yeah.
He lost, 4 teeth.
Yeah, fuck you.
He is
Yeah,
most definitely dead. Negative 19.
Am I able to put my silver sword away or no?
You can.
I'll put it away and casually move that hand to grip his rib.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and
That's-
either move or pass your turn.
I'll move. Actually, can I use that hand to pick up his sword?
Sure.
What does his sword do? I need another thing.
His sword is just a standard, fine.
Yeah. I just need one for that. This is what I'm gonna be doing until I find a better sword. I'll move
It's
in.
it's an iron longsword.
Can you add that to my sheet if you don't mind?
Yeah, well.
As I move, I'll move over here. That'll be my movement as I get a lay of the situation.
Alright.
Gripping the steel sword in my other hand.
Alright, we're pass your turn down to Zadira. It's
Yep.
on you.
All right. I don't know how like tax of opportunity or anything work, but if I go here, I'm not leaving range of him or anything, right?
I'll give it to you. I'm actually not sure. Let me look this up. Text of opportunity.
All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and. Ow! Sorry. My cat just climbed on me. I'm still gonna do what I was asked to do and try and heal this girl on the table. She's
Alright.
pretty young. She's pretty young, right?
Yeah, she's probably in her younger 20s.
Okay, yeah, I'll try and heal her. Let me. $19.
Roll
I don't
me
know why
a
I roll.
D10.
Why do I roll the skill? Just to make sure I don't fumble?
Yes. Okay,
That's not
so for
great.
3 rounds, she's going to heal 3 wounds.
Okay.
Alright, Zadira, go ahead and pass your turn.
Oh, it did it automatically. Took away my stamina and it automatically
Yeah,
did it.
I saw that.
Silly. Okay. So how do attacks of opportunity work? Because if I can get away from this guy, I will.
I want to say they are in the game, but I don't look it up because I'm actually running really out of time. I'm past the time I need to end. So I'm just
Oh.
going very quick right now. So go ahead and move. I'm not going to worry about it. They're more occupied with third being hungry. It's one thing you're
Okay.
noticing about them is they more pay attention to the food around them.
All right. Well, that's where I will go.
All right, Hungry Man number 6 is going to loose a crossbow at Parja. Parja,
Quick question.
incoming crossbow.
Alright. Alright.
He rolled a 1. So you have to beat a 6. You can only dodge, or you can block if you have a shield. So give me a dodge.
Alright.
So combat tab, character sheet. Looks like you got it. Yeah, he definitely dodged out of the way of that one. He is going to rush forward still because he wants to eat. He wants food. Parja, it's on you.
Alright, okay, I can see this guy, right? I can also see him.
Yes.
So, here goes. Alright, so I'll be moving over here. And then, is it a... I don't know if if is it possible to like do a penetrating shot? No.
No. On top of that, crossbows do take 1 turn to reload.
So right now I'm reloading.
Essentially, yes.
All right. So while I'm reloading, essentially I'm completely occupied, right?
Essentially, yes.
God dang. Okay. Can I still throw daggers?
Yeah, you haven't pulled. I mean, you haven't actually fired a weapon yet, so yeah, you could use daggers.
Oh, cool. All right. So yeah, I'll just how many daggers can I use per turn?
Probably 1.
1. Okay. Yep. I'll be throwing 1 throwing knife. Is it like a heavy? Is it like a slow or a fast? Oh, I can do slow on this one, right?
I am honestly not sure, but it makes sense you could probably do more. See, I'll give fast attack.
Cool. Fast attack. So.
Okay, you don't roll it twice like that though, because it breaks the combat automation.
All right. Sorry.
It kind of, yeah, I do need to do that. So after this one, I'm just gonna call the game because I do need to run. We're way past my time. But again, a
Gotcha.
taste of the combat how it works. But we'll do this roll against this guy. So first roll is, let's see how this treats out. Let's see how this gets treated.
All right.
Okay, so crit. Go ahead and give me a damage roll there, Parja.
All right.
All right, this also cracks his rib, also does a bit of damage. He is very close to actually being dead here. So we're going to do the roll for the second one. Go ahead and just make it easy. Go ahead and give me attack roll again.
All right.
Not a damage roll. Attack roll.
Oh, attack roll.
We'll
Wait.
use that though if it works.
Okay. Sure.
18. Yeah, so he would have died from this. So he definitely takes another one to the gut, and this man does fall to the ground dead.
All right. After that, I would like to keep moving over here and then try to get out of sight of this guy. Hungry Man 7. Right,
Can't quite do that. You're kind of out in the open. But what does happen, which is easy enough, is that this man actually, instead of going after you, rushes to his companion and literally starts eating him.
Okay, that is disgusting. Gotcha. Thank you. I'll end my turn. Hold on. Okay.
All right, so what I'm gonna do here is I actually do need to run, guys. We're 30 minutes past. I need to end. So I'm taking a screenshot of this right here, and we will pick up next week.
Okay.
Get a screenshot of the combat tracker as well.
I just did right now.
All right.
Quick
perfect.
question, Hurst.